I didn't know.
It's recording.
Yeah, thanks, Easton.
Oh, it's recording?
Yeah.
Oh, we started.
Let's go.
So how was the camp?
That was the camp.
What camp?
Okay. Oh yeah, I went on a Christian camp, like how they
No, I
do
know. I'm
retreats.
telling you.
Thank you, Easton. No, and I'm explaining for them.
Well, you're acting like you're talking to me.
Because you.
Yeah, he is talking to you.
That
Um,
guy gave me the dirtiest look ever.
All right, go chase him down.
Chase who down?
No, I'm just
Like
kidding.
some guy that drove by.
It was great. No, it was a camp in the mountains with my church.
Hunting
And
the wild boar.
almost.
Yeah.
We went on hikes and stuff up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really fun to just be like around like-minded people for 5 days. No phones or anything.
My own
I totally
people? What does that mean?
like-minded people.
That's just
Like
my own people. I
Christian.
was like,
They are
You
my
know
own
what
people,
like-minded
too.
people?
No, he knows it.
I thought he said my own people. I was like, what do you mean?
My own.
Bro, my own people is crazy.
But
That reminds me of that one picture, the Europeans hiding in the back.
Bunch of Noahs.
But the fun, like, yeah, that was the fun part, was just like being secluded. Like I didn't really know the extent of how there'd be zero service like way up there, which makes sense. I just wasn't even thinking about it, so I didn't tell anybody. Like I didn't tell these guys at all. I just disappeared for like 5 days, and this guy was like, "You gotta come back, bro," instead of disappearing
Yeah,
randomly.
he missed the 2,000 view episode.
it was a live.
2,000 views?
Yeah.
On what episode?
On 24.
Which one was that?
It was like this guy named Shane. It was like a couple other guys.
Don't tell me it was Shane Gill.
No, it wasn't.
No. Oh my god.
Thank God.
Bro.
Shane Gill.
Shane,
If
you're
you're
watching
watching
this?
Uh-oh.
Easton wants to fight.
Yeah, I do.
Dude, Shane was
I'll throw it down with you, Shane.
Oh my God! What did he do to you? The guy.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Oh,
Dude.
dude.
Kidding. Love you, Shane. I'm in the octagon.
The octagon means like.
Oh, like
Wake up.
yeah,
Wake
okay.
up.
I didn't know. Well, he said I love you, and I didn't realize he was still
Yeah,
gonna
well,
fight.
that is confusing.
That
I
is
love you, but let's get in the octagon, bro. I want to beat you up.
I'd
Like,
love
what
to.
the heck?
Jackson Phelps part 2.
Yikes.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Forgot about that?
Yeah. Bro, Shane Gill was an interesting character. He always reminded me of Shane Gillis because the last name's like so close.
That's what I was thinking. Every time I see his
dogs.
Yes, bro.
I was
Shane
watching
Gillis.
this one.
Dude, did you see his ESPN monologue?
Yes, that's ESPYs.
What? Dude, that was so awesome.
So funny.
The crowd, bro, they loved it.
I just know the SNL stuff.
They totally missed it. ESPN had this like award ceremony. He did the opening monologue, and he was making these killer jokes, but they were like real jokes. They weren't like pandering. They were like, dude, I'm sure you've seen this clip. He did this one bit where he was like, and 4-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany. And then everyone claps. But then he's like, I'm just kidding. That's my buddy's wife. I just wanted to prove that none of y'all know any WNBA players. And it's like a bunch of athletes and everything, like the best athletes, and they're all clapping for that.
And then
So-
one of them was like, Caitlin Clark's here, let's give it up.
Oh my gosh, bro, that
And,
was
then,
so
and it's like,
funny.
you know, I have one thing in common with Caitlin Clark. We both bang a bunch of threes.
And dude, no one's like, they're all like
No, I think they got
stone-faced.
that one. They got that one.
Okay, but the
That
one
was
about the black lady where he's like, she doesn't beat up black. Bro. No one laughed.
No one got
He
that.
just reminded me of like, this has nothing to do with that, but you seen like the AI videos, like the gorilla AI videos or something, like just like or like the diabolical AI videos.
We're talking about Caitlin Clark. How do we get to gorillas?
I know how.
Bro, because he said
Bro, that's messed
Bro.
up. But no, it was hilarious. One of the funniest parts of that made it even funnier, I guess, was the crowd was like not laughing at. They were scared they're gonna lose all their sponsorships if they were laughing. Like, and it was so funny, bro. They just missed the whole thing.
And Shane's like, y'all can laugh.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
It's not that serious. That's literally what he said.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. Drewski was dying, bro.
Drewski was
There is
dying.
something- He was like, "Come on."
So
my
what-
God.
Did you see?
What-
Hold on the SPs. Did you see the segment where it was like the introduction or how the tush push became to be a thing?
Bro.
Did you see that with Drewski and
The skit? It
the
was
skit? Yeah, with
I
Shane
think
Gillis
so.
as the guy who like brought it up.
I think
And he,
I,
and
I,
he, like,
I
cuts
think
the
I
next
saw
to
that.
Nick
a lot.
Sirianni. He's like, so is that how it happened? He's like, pretty much.
Bro. I'll watch it. I don't think I saw that.
So
part.
funny.
The brotherly shove.
Bro.
The Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, what's your thought on the Chiefs and the Eagles?
I hate them
Oh.
both, but I hate the Chiefs more.
Love you too, Easton.
How did you feel that day?
I was
I was there with him that day.
Yeah, I was sad.
I was at someone's house. It was It's entertaining.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. No,
It was
the
just
dumbest
sad
game.
because it was like there was
It's
no.
very one-sided.
It was just wasn't. It was just boring because
The most rigged game ever. That was so rigged. The refs were all paid off.
It was just boring because I was
can't
like
even argue
they're
with that.
just
They
they
probably
just
were.
destroyed them. Like I don't. Like there was no like competition like the 49ers or the Eagles the year before that. You know.
Yeah, have you all watched Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
No.
No.
You know what it is?
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
What is it?
what it is?
What is?
You've
What
never
is
heard
it?
Happy
He doesn't
Gilmore.
know stuff.
Eaglemore? What?
Eagle.
I'm done. I quit. I'm done. I'm gone.
He's a golf kid, bro. Of course you like Happy.
Am I in the
What is
frame?
this
Am I in the
segment
frames?
No, you're too short.
Shut up. I'm in
Yeah,
the-
what do you think about
I'm
that?
in the thing,
Zach?
right?
Those are fighting words. What do you know?
Yeah,
There
man.
you
Those
go.
are fighting
Don't
words.
instigate.
from where I'm
Blessed
from.
are the
Where
peacemakers.
I'm from, that's fighting words.
Don't
Yeah.
instigate.
All right.
Easton will fight you.
I will
He'll-
fight you.
he'll
I will
wrestle
We'll
fight
do
you
that
right now.
wrestling thing again, like the Viva La
Hey,
Vida.
just stuff his head. Stuff his head. When he goes, just that's what works.
Dude, I'll just go like this. Shut up. I can freaking lean on it.
You should do that for the podcast.
Let's go right
That's
now.
an AJ. That's
I know, let's go.
AJ type beat.
Let's go.
I just don't want to.
Yeah, injure himself. He doesn't want to injure.
Well, I just don't want to go on the grass right now because it's the kind of clothes I have on. But
Sure.
Oh,
Bro, he's too big. Wait, let me take my keys out of my pocket.
should I grab the camera? Or do you not want me to move? He doesn't want me to move.
Bro, I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Oh, there you go, Easton. Oh my gosh,
bro,
giving up. You had him, dude. Why didn't you?
Wait, how much are
You
you?
could have
doing?
like spent.
Bro, that's not happening, bro. I'm sorry.
Dude, you could have just.
I know, I could have.
I don't even know what that's called.
dude, he's a little stronger than when I last wrestled. Oh my god.
I've been hitting the gym.
I didn't know if you wanted. Oh, you have?
I
Let's
haven't.
go.
5 times a week.
I didn't know if
heard
you
those
wanted me to
before.
get the action shots.
He's more locked in.
Yeah, get the action shots. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna move it because the tripod's gonna fall down.
I'm good.
Oh, look at that.
You don't want it.
You don't want
It's
this.
like Shane
smoke.
Gill all over again.
This guy's like 40 pounds.
Shout out
lighter.
Shane.
He's like 40 pounds.
I don't
lighter than
care.
you, bro.
I don't wrestle.
Neither does he.
He does.
When was the last time you wrestled?
At your house with me.
No. Like
February?
yeah.
That's a long time, dude.
Yes.
I never have.
You just did.
Yeah, that was easy.
Oh my gosh. What were we talking about?
I don't even know.
Oh,
dude.
the-
Shane Gill? I don't know.
Let's not go back to football. I don't want to talk about
No,
that.
we were talking about how he said I'm not in the frame because I'm too short, and that's fighting words,
Oh, yeah. Fighting.
Yeah.
and that's how the fight started.
Let's end the fight.
Yeah, blessed are those who don't fight. That's a quote from me. From me.
That's a great philosopher, Noah Horner.
Yeah, dude. Bro, how are AJ and we're missing? AJ and Jacob are missing one.
Like with
Yeah.
baseball, bro. What can I say?
It's like one of them. Bro.
Exactly.
Yo, it doesn't. Wait, AJ goes to school with Shane, doesn't he? Don't they both go to SATA?
Shane Gill? Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Dang, if AJ was here, bro, you could have delivered a message to Shane.
I could have. Poor AJ though.
Well,
Yes.
AJ probably doesn't even talk to him.
I don't blame him.
Gosh, bro.
I
What
don't
the
blame
heck?
him.
Wait,
The
so
beef,
what's the
bro.
thing with Shane? Like I don't
Gosh,
understand.
He
Like
just hated me for no reason.
yeah.
Same thing with
didn't even
Daniel.
hate you.
Same thing with Daniel Escobedo.
Did he?
Daniel didn't like Easton. I don't know
Why?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what happened.
Remember me and Julian Marshall hated each other for like 3 weeks, and he came up there one day before school and just gave me the biggest hug ever.
In 8th grade?
That's why
Why?
Julian Marshall's the goat.
He is good. Love you, Julian.
Yeah, love you too, Julian. But I don't know if you remember this, but he's like mad at me because I was like guarding him too hard in basketball or something. And he like shoved me and I shoved him back. It was like almost a fight. And
Dude,
he didn't talk to me for
Easton,
like, he didn't talk to me for like a week. And he
Bro,
like hugged me like one day. I was
You
like,
gotta like chill out with this hatred, bro.
It's not hatred.
Someone driving by, you think gave you a dirty look, you're about to fight them.
Well.
If you gotta like de-escalate something.
I hate everybody.
All right, dude. Blessed are the peacemakers. That's a real quote, not just from me.
Oh, no more. Part 2.
It's not just from me. It's
Oh, it
from
could be.
Jesus himself.
Jesus Aguilar.
No. Sorry, Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking
From
about?
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's interesting being named Jesus, though. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. I feel like that's.
Isn't it
think
illegal
we'll
to be
cop-
named Jesus Christ?
I don't.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Okay.
Like
But
in
like
the US.
Jesus, like you can be named
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't know. I mean,
But you
respect anyone who's named Jesus, but still, like.
But you can't. I don't think you can like legally be named Jesus Christ.
Probably
like in
not.
the U.S.
Like
That or
Santa
just-
Claus or just like other like
Santa
or like
Claus.
other weird names. I think.
Call me Saint Nick.
That's why we name our kids X-12.
Or Adolf and Adolf Hitler. Like you can't name your
Alright,
kid
you want-
Adolf. You can't name your kid
Yeah, you got
Adolf
the
Hitler.
joke. You won. Darn.
Wait, Easton wanted to.
No, he got the joke.
I got the joke.
He got the joke.
You didn't because you're short.
Bro,
You took the short bus.
Yikes.
bro
Tell
I'm
Easton
only,
about
I'm
your
only 5'10", bro.
cat.
Come on.
Full.
Tell Easton about your height maxing. Been height maxing for 4 months now.
And you haven't gained it.
Dude, all right. Calm down.
Wait, are you actually 5'5" now?
I think so. I was like 5'4"
Zach,
and a
Go
half.
grab the tape measure.
I was
Go
like
grab
five-
the tape measure.
I was
Right
5'4"
now,
and
go
a
grab
half.
the tape measure.
I think that was with shoes on, wasn't
Go
it?
grab the tape measure.
Okay.
Seriously.
No, it was without shoes, like 5'4" and a half.
I mean, low-key, there's a chance. But
There's no chance.
there's no chance. Well, he could. I feel like he has gotten taller over the past
I
3
feel like
years.
he has.
The
But
past 3 years.
3 years? Let's see. That was beginning of 8th grade, so you barely know him.
Yeah, that's the extent of my knowing
Knowledge.
you guys is 3 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's been that long.
Dude, yeah, 3 years.
That's insane.
It's long and it's short. Okay, my bad. I'll stop talking. That's actually dope. Dude, that'd be like super helpful in like a like extreme survival situation.
Yeah.
Like you need to get help or something. Turn a blade of grass into a whistle. Yikes! Dude, that almost
What?
it was like a rebound or
Oh.
something that came off. Almost hit me in the eye.
You gotta find like a thick one.
Yeah.
Dude, what's that vile creature screaming? My little brother was like looking around. He's like, what the hell is
That's
that?
it. All right, here we go. Wait, don't move the. Oh my gosh, we move it. It's gonna be cooked.
Don't move it. Yes.
All right.
11.
What the really? Wait, what are you? Oh. Okay.
So taking a shot. Stand right there.
Okay.
Stop looking up.
Yeah, dude. You're pushing my head down.
That's
I'm
like
pushing
five.
it.
That's like 5'4".
5. It looks.
No, 5'3" is
Bro,
like.
you're shorter than 5'4" right now.
Wait,
with
okay.
shoes on.
Oh, I think you're right.
He's 5'2.5".
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
but that's
Oh
that's
my
only
God.
5'2.5".
No, he's not gonna believe
That's
it.
without
like-
shoes on. That's without shoes on.
No, hold on. Actually, no. I'm a man of God. I'm honestly not lying. I can find it again. Can you step on it? Like, in all
But
attempt to
get
be
it
a
in
man
the
of God-
camera. man.
I don't think the camera can see it. Dude, okay. Wait, stand up. Easton, you might do that. Yeah, so, wait, Easton, come here. Can you push his hair down? Don't look up. Stop looking up. Wait, move your head like a little bit closer. Yeah, you're shorter than 5'4". Because 5'4", like the head is like right
And then you have to minus an inch.
here. Okay, that might be exactly 5. Well, hold on.
So 5'3". So you're 5'3".
Yeah, but
No, because you guys keep counting like the forehead.
It's not.
you're
I'm literally pushing this down. The camera. God. It's like. Stop looking up, dude.
Okay.
What do you think?
Bro, put it horizontal, so it doesn't mess up the.
I think you're 5'3" with no shoes on.
I think you've still grown. I do think you've gotten taller.
All right, dude. Let's do Noah now.
It's always revealing. I'll probably be like 5'8" or something.
Oh no, the camera's like messed up. Here, let's put this here. All right, let me get this. I'm gonna measure Noah.
Is this? Do you think this is an inch too, right? Or is it more? I can't tell if I'm like on the ground.
Wait, let me see. You can't have no balance, dude.
No, I was just waiting to try.
I did. I messed that up. Hold on.
Let me just take them off.
No. Okay. Sure.
Well, also, I just realized we're doing it like halfway through the day too. So like in the beginning,
halfway through the day.
in the beginning of the day, I measure at
God
5'4".
created the heavens and
That's
the
not how that works.
Yes, it is.
What
You
changed?
lose an inch throughout the day. You didn't know that?
How? What's your science? What's your logic behind that?
There's nothing.
You lose an. You're
How?
taller in the morning.
Why?
I don't know. Your spine decompresses or something. I don't know.
Dude, that's not.
You're not 6'2",
If you're
are you?
basing it off of that,
You're not
like-
6'2", are you?
No. Heck. Am I 5'2", Easton?
Yeah. You're shorter than
No.
5. You're 5'8".
I called it.
You're 5'8".
Was it recording when I said
It's like 5'9". I feel like Easton keeps rounding down.
All right, I'll take my. I'm not taking my shoes off.
it? Okay, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I just want to see. 7. All right, what do we guess?
6'2".
Honestly,
6'2.5".
since it's lower than we think, I'm gonna go 6'1". Honestly.
6'2.5". Zach, you're a disgrace.
Nah, it's 6'2.5".
Is it
You're
really?
almost 6'3", dude.
Yeah, I know.
If maybe the beanie is.
No, the beanie's like where my
That's
head
like
is.
over a half. That's like 6'2" and like
3/4.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would have said
Easton.
6'2", but I didn't think Noah was 5'9". So I don't
He's
know.
5'8". That was 5'8".
Yikes.
It looked 5'9".
So
I didn't
you're
like
5'2", I'm 5'8". Then there we go.
5'2".
That's what you.
Get out of here. Because Easton keeps rounding down.
No,
You're
but-
not 5'8". Bro.
Okay. I'll be 5'9" then if you want to be 5'3". Then we can just.
Then I want to be 6'3".
Sure, Easton. There you go. Watch out! Watch out!
Bro, why are you messing up the
Don't do
tape
that.
measure, bro?
Don't do that, actually.
Dude.
Was that worth the height measuring? Was that okay?
They call me handy man.
So what did we learn from that, gentlemen?
I deadass thought Noah was like 5'11".
I thought.
So I
Zach
guess
was
I-
not 5'2".
So I guess I learned that Noah is like 5'9".
5'2".
I'm not 5'2". Shut the fuck. Bro, shut up. I'm not 5'2", bro.
Yeah, you're 5'1". That's pretty average. We got Zach.
What can I see? Can I see?
Yeah, that's
Can I see? Yeah, that's it. No, I'm not. We're talking about feet, right? Like how long your feet are. Okay. That's why.
Okay,
so I can prove it.
Dang, Easton actually has like small feet for his height.
Hobbit feet, bro. Dude, not
Bro.
have small feet.
I'm a size 13.
Oh, actually?
Actually, low-key, you do kind of have small. No, it's not.
I'm a size 13.
I don't know. They look
I don't
small
know,
for
I'm
a
like a
second, but I
size
guess they're
11 or something.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not.
What?
Dude, this one kid who had one of my closest friends in Kansas City,
Yeah.
he has like, he's like size like, I don't know if it's huge. He's like huge feet. I don't know how high they go, but it would be like 24 or something, bro. That's how it looks. They're huge. Like I saw him barefoot. I had shoes on. He was bare feet, and it was like twice my foot length. It's insane.
So, should I post that with the tape measuring or no?
Yes.
I think Zach is fiending to cut that out.
No.
Fixing to cut that out.
I will comment on it that Zach is 5'3" a million times. You don't post it. 5'2", sorry.
So let's
5'2".
say, okay, I'll give you guys benefit of the doubt or whatever. I'll rewatch it. But let's say I'm 5'2". We can't really,
Wait, and then
You- okay,
wait,
I don't think
you're
you're
5'2", and then you said you're an inch shorter during the day, so you're technically 5'1".
I don't think he's actually. I think it was like right around 5'4", but you were wearing shoes. I don't think it wasn't
we were in the
more
middle of
than
the day, so 5'2".
sorry.
well, when my mom said they do it by measuring the back of the head, and when she measured the back of the head,
Okay.
it's 5'4" without shoes.
And also,
So-
tape measure can't be like. If we're getting down to the super specifics, I think tape measure could be like at least like a quarter of an inch or maybe even half an inch.
Goggin said if you're not 5'8", you're not a man.
Who did? Who said that?
If you're under 200 pounds, you're not working out. Wait.
The Father Moses. I seen that.
Yeah. What is he? What? How did he phrase it?
He
It's
said
like,
if you're under 200 pounds, I don't know.
if you're under 200 pounds, that's a female. It's not. It's something
Yeah.
like that. If your gym bro's under 200 pounds, you're working out.
But
with
when
a
you
gym
think
bro.
about it, okay, that's actually an interesting point because so the average woman, right, in the United States is like 170 pounds, and the average guy,
What?
yeah, hold on,
That's
hold
how
on.
much I weigh.
And the average,
You're a woman?
hold on, and the average man, and the average man is 200 on the dot. But in reality, I think the average woman should be between like 130 to 140, and the average man should be 170. Because there's not necessarily anything wrong with. Okay,
Define
I mean
a man.
170.
What do you define as a man?
170 is a little big still.
Well, having
Hold on. 170 is a little big still, even if you have muscle, I guess. But even like 200 pounds, I mean, it really just depends on height.
what do you define as a man, though? That's the question. Don't say it, Noah. What age? What height? What do we?
No, okay. Are you
classifying
saying
it
what
as?
do you what? Wait, what do you mean? What do you
What
define?
are the classifications for to be a man in order to be measured in that statistic?
Wait, what?
Of average 170. What do you have to be? Like, get
Besides the obvious, or like what?
I think it's just
Well,
like.
are you a
anyone-
man if you're 2 years
it's
old?
probably, I didn't understand.
Oh, you mean like not a like of the male gender?
it's-
You mean like
It's
okay.
over. I think it's over 18 probably.
Okay.
Just over 18.
If
That's
I
all
had
it
to
takes.
guess, yeah.
No, but I mean like maybe for your
you.
opinion.
For
then.
you.
Huh?
For
In your opinion, like, to be
If you were
classified
con-
as-
If you were to conduct a
No,
study.
not in my opinion. I thought he was asking like for what they were saying.
I'm
like the
asking
200
your
pounds.
opinion. I'm asking.
No,
your
like in terms of like masculine potential, like saying not just like being of the male gender, but like being a man. Like what makes you a man?
I like how you said,
Like,
a man.
I'm trying to make it make sense. to
Most
myself.
most guys don't become men till between 25 to 35. But I think you
Your brain
can.
stops developing. at
But I
22,
think you
so-
can become.
Good job. Mr.
But I think you can become.
Is that right?
You were right. No, I think it's 20.
I think it might be 23. No, it's 23 or
Hold on.
24.
Can I finish my?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna look that up.
So, it's not even necessarily about about the biological thing. I'm just saying in general. But I think you can become a man like between 15 to 20. I think.
So you think you're gonna be 16 years old and be like a true man?
Yeah.
Why do you think?
Look at me. Yeah, just kidding.
Why? Well, why do you think like? Why do you think you can do it at that young age? Like,
Well,
why
because
do you
there's
think-
gonna be 16-year-olds that are gonna be different than a 30-year-old.
Well, yeah,
don't
but
know.
I mean that your brain, like I feel like I don't know how.
It
you
really
could
just
say-
depends on what measure you're talking about.
Hmm.
I mean, you could talk about
Hey.
success. You could talk about biological
I just wanna
clock.
prove that.
You could talk about like fully being done with development, all
Yeah.
those different things. But I guess if you're talking about like a man, like as an attribute, as like a good thing, like successful, whatever it is, it could be 15 to 20. I guess.
Can I say something that I just looked up?
Go Easton.
Your brain is fully done developed anywhere from 22 to 25.
Okay.
But-
so we were both right.
But yeah, proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
And me. That's why I'm saying 25.
Sorry.
We love you.
I gotta be included.
You gotta
too.
Anyways,
include
here's the cool thing. You know what? Guess what age your brain is 90% done.
Shoot. Oh, that's important.
Guess what age your brain is 90% done developing? 90.
Wait, what?
Guess what?
90
age,
years old? Oh, 90%. Okay,
Guess
I was
what
like,
age
what?
your brain is 90% done developing at? What age?
50.
No.
Is it
18.
No.
No, is it over?
I'll give you a hint. I can display the number on one hand.
Oh my gosh. it's
Oh yeah,
what,
5. Yeah. That makes
so
sense because you
what,
learn.
well,
most-
but what's
yeah.
what's that extra 10%? Like, what is
Real world experience, I think.
so? But how important? I guess you gotta like factor in how important that extra.
I'm assuming
10%.
that extra 10% is the most important because
Well,
90% at age
yeah,
5 is like
right.
basic.
Right.
It probably
And then-
varies person to person. I mean, that could just be
It
an
does.
estimation.
Yeah.
It
It's-
does.
That's probably like a crazy average or whatever.
Yeah,
But-
it's probably average.
But they talk about like your prefrontal cortex and all that, which is like a crazy, like really important part of your
We
brain.
don't
But
need
I
to
mean,
get into that kind of stuff now.
but well, I'm just wondering like
I know.
what.
Not that smart.
Okay.
'Cause I
Never mind,
mean-
Easton can't handle.
Because I mean, honestly, for me, if I had to say,
You're like 9.
in my opinion, it'd probably be like 60 to 70%. I feel like as a when I'm 5. I feel like. Why is he looking at me like looking at you like that?
in total, actually,
Like at one time, how many were you in?
the
are
most
you
in
talking
one time, college classes. Okay, I don't think it should. Okay, for me, I think the most at one time was 4, but the craziest
I
like
was gonna say 15. Just
no, not at once. But the craziest thing was like I feel like this winter semester I did counts for like 6 because it was 5 weeks, but it was all of pre-calculus. So that's like a year in 5 weeks, which and I did history of jazz too, so I was in 2 core
I think I'm gonna do
That
one
was
this
so-
year because for school, for Los Alamos, I only have 4 classes this year.
Oh yeah,
I start at 8:30. I'm
Me
at
too.
12:45 every day.
yeah, me too.
Are you up?
Wait, 4 classes? You're a junior. You can have 4 classes at Los Alamos?
5 is my sport.
5 in your sport. Wait, so what? You're just gonna leave and come back for your sport? It's because I have a 0 period. So I have 5 still, but it's like 4.
0 through 4.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
So are you guys still on block schedule?
Yeah.
No, it's voice back. But
We were gonna ignore it.
I don't know.
shout out Shane Gill.
Okay. But dude, that's gonna make it so easy to do all these classes too. Like I'm gonna go to LBCC.
Yeah. Like on campus.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I mean, Zach did that. He has more experience than that, but I'm doing 4 this coming fall semester, but they're kind of
Easier.
well, they're for major classes now. Like I've been doing the general ed stuff.
G-Ed, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like for the associate's degree, you need to have specific poli-sci. Like
Is that
I'm
what
doing
you're doing?
poli-sci. But here's the thing.
Does it count before you in college? I thought this.
No, you can.
I thought the degree classes have to be once you're in college, not before. I thought the only.
It's weird. You have to do a couple
Yeah.
like
you could transfer. You can transfer them. Like once you do you get your whole associate's degree at LBCC.
Yeah.
Right. So like.
Is that where you're going?
But you still have to
Still
do.
trying to
You
go
still have to do 60
I'm not
more.
going to LBCC.
You still
This
have
is
to
right
do.
now.
You still have to do 60 more units of like the actual major thing. Right? Like
No,
that's
it's not 60 more. That's including the.
So you think the 18 units or whatever of the major that we're doing right now, like, actually contribute to the 60 units of the bachelor?
Well,
Because I feel like you need 120 units total to have the bachelor. I think that's the whole purpose.
well,
So they're just preparing you a little bit for it.
what I'm honestly leaning more towards doing now is instead of like speeding through political science courses at LBCC, because to your point, I don't want to go. Like LBCC, it's a great school, but like it's a community college. I would be able to get a better education elsewhere.
At a 4-year.
Exactly. And after touring Stanford and Berkeley, dude, it's amazing. Like Stanford is so beautiful. Berkeley's got amazing campus too.
Yeah.
Or you should tour.
Where?
So you're thinking of.
Well,
Slow? I've heard of it. Yeah.
I toured it. It's so nice.
Have you seen pictures of Pepperdine?
I've been to Pepperdine.
You been? I just toured there.
So nice. So nice. Oh
I'm
my God,
gonna
you see
shoot
the
an
baseball field?
application.
You see the baseball field?
I did see it, dude.
Oh my
That
God.
view of like everything.
Oh
from the
my
hill,
God,
is
that's
so
beautiful.
nice. I might be.
Yeah.
There's a chance I can go there.
Yeah, I'll go there with you.
Let's go, dog.
Imagine if
Because
we got
Pepperdine
together, that'd be
is
so
nice.
fun. That'd be so fun.
Because dude, I would do like, I would probably okay. So what I'm leaning more towards
Wanna
now
be my
is,
agent?
heck yeah, I'll be your agent. I'll be your lawyer. I'll be your agent. Whatever.
I don't have to
Hit
do
me
that.
up. Hit me up. No, I'll give you a
Hey,
Easton
so
fee.
hold
a
on.
Easton
Before
fee.
you go into all of that, I wanted to ask what you meant. So you're thinking of just
Yeah, it's
instead of using the associates, just using it to get into Stanford. or Berkeley?
Well, okay, Stanford, Berkeley would take credits. Stanford's not gonna take it.
Yeah.
Stanford, it would just be like, here's an example of my academic rigor. I wouldn't be able to transfer it. They won't
Honestly,
even take AP.
Hold on.
classes, dude.
Honestly, I feel like I don't know. I could be wrong because it's so competitive. But especially if we really especially as crazy as it sounds, let's say if we lock in with like if you keep like going on the podcast, or if you do something that's like unique, and you have those straight A's with all those college classes and stuff, I feel like you could figure something out where you could convince like.
If you want to talk about uniqueness, like I've been to South Africa, painting murals and stuff. I've been to Australia.
God, you're four.
Like, well, he wants to talk about uniqueness.
No,
But, like,
I'm not.
like those are unique too.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to keep having me on the podcast, I'll throw that in there.
Well, I'm saying. Well, trips I feel like is a little different. 'cause
It's
I'm-
not just trips. Like it's going there and painting a mural, like in a
Service.
hospital.
Yeah.
in
Community
Africa.
service.
Yeah.
Like that's not. It's not about. I mean, that's global outreach, but it's more like the fact that it's for.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying more specifically, like just building a brand of something, or just help, or like you can like accredit yourself.
that is a
to
brand.
something.
Like accrediting myself to cystic fibrosis research day.
Okay.
Volunteering, like that's
Yeah.
the brand. If you want to talk. I mean, yeah, I would love. Like, what would you say a podcast is? A brand. Like, how would you? Because I think the part where they kind of want to see like you're doing something, helping your community.
Entertainment.
I guess entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
Well, it could just be like if we like more over time, like transition to more like educational, or just like
let's
talking
do
about
it.
more,
Let's do
talking
it.
more about like specific topics.
1+1
We'll do
equals
one
3.
later this week. And remember that Bible study assignment? Let's like do that with one thing and stuff.
Zach, do you have a Bible? You own a Bible?
Yeah.
You got a weird version, I'm not gonna lie. What is
I
the
do.
version
Really?
again?
NIV.
It's not NIV, the one you have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
It's
NIV,
like
God's
some-
word.
It's like God's word. That's not NIV. That's a
not?
different translation. Like God's words translation. And the new international version is NIV.
Oh.
It's different. That's why when I send you scripture, it's like different than how your Bible works.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a different translation. But it's not. I shouldn't say weird. It's awesome. Every translation of God's word is amazing. It's just not something I've read before.
It's
What
just
about-
it's
what about-
different. It's different.
Yeah, it's different in a good way.
What about
Bad way.
what about like the Book of Mormon translation? Is that
Is
one a
in
little
Utah?
weird?
Is Bowman in Utah? What's
It's a
happening?
little.
Brothers in
dude,
Utah.
I've been to Utah, bro. I saw so many Mormons in SLC.
Oh my god. But okay, what I was saying
For
was
the
this
Jehovah's Witness.
this
I
might
asked
be.
one
We'll
guy,
talk about it
I
later.
asked
Wait.
one
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it.
dude.
We'll talk about it. But this,
Dude.
I was in the middle of saying this, so let me. This might be important for you to hear too. Like, I was rather than tell me what you think about this, please. Rather than get my whole associate's degree at LBCC, I would probably rather take the more important classes at Stanford or at Berkeley, where I would
Well,
get a
you
better
could still.
education.
I would say you could still finish the associate's degree, and then just take the class. I mean, because you only have a few more left, you might as well just do it, and it'll be until your last year of high school anyway. So you could still,
Once
and
you
it's not gonna,
graduate, then you're
and And if you take the 18 units or whatever, you're still gonna have to. Oh well, you're saying. Oh, I think what you're missing. Okay, this is what you're missing, right? Let's say you don't use the credits or don't use the associate's degree at all, and you go to Stanford. It's not just about. You're mainly gonna really just have all the general education, like the
That's what
done.
I know. That's what I'm
So if you go to Stanford, like the 4 years, the first 2 years of Stanford is still gonna be the general education. It's just gonna be like better, I guess, but way more expensive. That's all the difference.
Yeah, sort of. They kind of do it like.
So
The way they structure Stanford is a little interesting. I mean, a few schools do this, or I guess a lot of schools do this. I didn't even realize.
I
But
feel
the
so
first,
sad right now.
you could.
Well, I guess it is a private
first,
school.
the first year they do it. They kind of structure it a little different. The first year, everybody at Stanford is undeclared. So like the first year, you can take whatever class you want to figure out your major. And I know when I heard that at first, I thought it was kind of weird. Like they're trying to. I mean, it makes sense what they're trying to do. Like give people more time to figure out what it is they want to do in college. And so many people go undeclared. But I would probably be able to skip that year and maybe more of the other because I have all these gen ed classes at LBCC.
So that'd be using the associate's degree.
I might. Well, I don't.
You'd finish it
It
once you
wouldn't.
get to
The
Stanford.
difference is at I gotta be careful of saying at Stanford. I don't think I could do that. I think I would still need to take all the undergrad because they're Stanford. It's prestigious. They're not going to accept these transfers.
I wouldn't limit yourself.
I'm not limiting myself. But at Berkeley, I would bring the gen ed classes, right? The whole point of this is getting rid of bogus classes, like I don't know, ethnic studies or something that I don't necessarily like. I guess I shouldn't drag or dog on ethnic studies. It's a good class, but like like econ or something that I would rather just kind of get out of the way than waste my time at Berkeley. Whereas at Berkeley, I could bring those classes so I don't have to take them and then spend my time on more poli-sci focused courses for my undergrad. But this is what I'm thinking. So instead of taking intro or like these extra political science classes at LBCC, I just I don't take those at LBCC and instead wait to take them at Berkeley, where it's the same thing. I'm just getting more education. And I do have something. I don't think I would want to.
But I think what you're misunderstanding is that's only like a couple classes, and it's not even going to be considered part of the major thing. Because at the UCs and CSUs, they're going to operate like similar and more in accordance to like different than like Stanford or something. Where those first 2 years are going to be the majority there are going to be like mainly general ed classes. So the 6 classes or whatever, it's not going to matter. Like you're still going to have to do the 60 more units of the normal classes or whatever.
I feel like I don't want to go in as a transfer student as much as I'd rather go in just as like regular undergrad. I feel like I would rather I was talking to this tour guide at Berkeley who was our tour guide, and she was saying how she came into Berkeley with like 30 plus credits already, and she didn't come in as a transfer student. Because when you're a transfer student, I feel like it's a little weird. Like you're already 2 years ahead, but you're 2 years ahead and you're living in separate areas, and it's like you kind of have a different.
What do you mean living in separate?
They have transfer student housing, which is separate from regular undergrad housing. Okay. I would rather live with it, and I know you kind of think in a way that's like kind of get through it as fast as possible, but there is something to be said about 4 years, like spending more time at Stanford or Berkeley because you have community at the school. It's freaking dope to be at Stanford or Berkeley. And I think I would like just walking around the campus and stuff. There is a part of me that's thinking like I would rather spend more time here than skip years at Berkeley or at Stanford.
I think it's just I just think it's a time and money thing, and I just feel like okay.
I guess I'm just not thinking about money.
Oh yeah, so obviously we have. I don't know. I haven't asked much about like how you're gonna pay for it, wherever. Like, but I'll just say this, right? Obviously, we have two different like family situations where you're probably not gonna have an issue with it if you want to pay for it. But for me, it's like they might not have an issue, but it's like it's one of those things where we have enough money where like where we're not rich, but we also don't like qualify for like we're not rich, and it wouldn't be like an easy pay, but it also we don't qualify for like the financial aid and stuff. Like we make too much for like to qualify for the financial aid, but I don't think it would be like I don't think they'd be able to afford it like that well. You know?
Okay.
Like at least like my parents and stuff, like my friends. like they have to take out like all these loans and stuff.
You're talking about
like,
Stanford or something.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
especially
Stanford.
Stanford. Yeah.
Berkeley's pricey.
Yeah.
So that's a pro to staying there, spending less years at Berkeley. But I guess what I'm wondering is like, do you know is there a way to bring credits up to Berkeley without coming in as a transfer student? You have to transfer from LBCC in order to bring all these gen ed classes. I don't really know. Like, they weren't super clear.
So the main thing to you is just like you don't want to be in a separate like building.
I would rather just not go in as a transfer student. I feel like. I mean,
But
I still want to have all these.
Why would you care other than that?
Well, because I still want to take like. When we're talking, I don't want to take. I can look up the name, whatever. It's like political science.
Oh,
eight
you
or
can
whatever.
still get an associate's degree and then just choose not to transfer if that's what you're asking. You can go the full 4 years. Is that
Well,
what you're
yeah, I
asking?
know that, but I want to do like. I want to take the gen ed classes, but I don't want to take the major classes. If that makes more sense. Is
Bro,
that possible?
I would say, bro, it's 6 classes, and
Okay, the 6
hold on,
classes. I guess.
and you're gonna be able. There's so many more options. Like there's multiple different options of major classes. You're not gonna run out of like major classes to take. I feel like you're still gonna have way more options. You're not gonna have to worry about it. Like even if you take the 6 classes now, you just go ahead and take like the different courses at Berkeley or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it's just kind of. I haven't looked into how it works, specifically how transferring the credits works. But I'll figure that out.
well, what specifically? Like, what do you mean?
How do I just show? Is it like AP classes where you just self-report your own score and you tell them that you took these courses and they just put it on your transcript?
Yeah, that's all it really is.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, Stanford's not gonna freaking do that, bro. They're gonna be like, you have to do all 4 years up here.
Well,
But
I think
at that
I think
point-
you are. I think you are guaranteed. If you put all the stuff you've done on your transcript, you are guaranteed to get this one. Like, cause just the uniqueness of it. Like, no one else is getting their associate's degree and graduating early, and with straight A's, and with like all the APs and like all the different stuff. Like, that's how I think. And just
Yeah.
all the other unique things. Like, you can still keep going and stuff. So.
That would be nice, man. And I think
So,
if I
Berkeley easy, but I think even Stanford. Yeah.
Berkeley.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. And when this podcast hits 12 million subscribers, millions of views each video, then you can join me.
Because I'm sitting here playing the damn pink.
Then what?
Then you can join me.
Join you.
But
what?
dude, in Stanford. But
No,
like
I wouldn't waste the money on it.
Okay, never mind. I don't
Well,
think.
by
it's-
then, well, I guess that would have to be like, if it'd have to get like 12 million views before I go off to college, I guess, for like that, for it to be like that.
dude, that campus is dope, man. That's Stanford.
But then at that point, it's like,
It is great.
if I was already making that much money on my own, I'd seriously consider like whether or not, or I'd wonder whether or not like that'd be valuable, like to
Hey,
put it
Zach.
towards college.
The Stanford girls, though? No bueno.
They aren't.
What are you talking?
What are you
about?
talking
How do
about?
you know?
Because,
How do you? I mean,
He went to Stanford. That's why.
yeah.
oh, he's talking about Stanford Middle School.
Oh, bro, what? Oh my. Which one are you referring
I'm
to?
talking about the college,
No, he's
bro.
talking about
Which
the middle
one's
school.
in
No, he's talking about the middle school.
Oh.
Well, that too, but...
Which
Bro, it's
one?
hilarious to hear people say, I went to Stanford.
Yeah.
Like at Milliken
Yeah.
or something.
Bro,
Dude, but the craziness about, Stanford was kind of like, I don't know, Stanford was more secluded in this way. Like Berkeley, when we're getting off the campus at Berkeley, there's like protesters like on the campus. Like handing us, free free Palestine's like leaflets and all this, and like
Throw that
there's
shit
so
away.
much stuff.
You throw that shit away.
Huh?
You throw that shit away.
I mean, I don't really. Are you not freeing Palestine?
It's a bad situation.
Was it a good protest or a bad protest?
What do you mean bad person?
Was it... What else were there besides Free Palestine?
No, it was just like a bunch of, there's like 4 people and a sign, and they handed me like a free Palestine. Is that bad?
Well, Easton, you're like more pro-Israel. Huh?
Really?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. Where it's
I
like
don't know.
I just see it as it's obviously not a good situation with
Bro.
not an easy solution, and I think
There's no solution.
And I think-
the solution is to
I think both
Yeah,
sides,
deploy.
especially I think both sides, especially like pro. Hold on,
Send in the boys, send in the troops.
get the troops.
I think
Rally
both.
the troops.
I think both sides, especially like the pro-Palestine, they don't like. They're just blissfully ignorant to like the faults of their own side. I feel like. Like they, like yeah, we could talk about all the. Okay.
Give your opinion, Zach. Come on, the world wants it.
I mean, I've said it a couple of times already, but just like the fact that 70% of the, and obviously it's probably not the little kids' fault, right? But like in Palestine, but 70% of them supporting Hamas, and supporting like the stuff that it's like, because I mean they surveyed them or whatever, but it's just, and so it's like, what are you supposed to do at that point? They're not gonna, they don't make it. Like when Hamas is just like hiding out in children's hospitals and stuff. It's like, what do you do?
I don't, because what's it called? Freeing Palestine, it's not the answer. Because what those, I'm not going to say which political party, but that party wants, wait, Zach's with us, right? You're
Yeah.
with us.
Okay. I just wanna make
With
sure.
us.
I didn't know.
You
I
didn't know?
I didn't know. I don't remember. But anyways,
Bro.
if you want to free Palestine,
Zach could be.
the Krats, I'm gonna call them the Krats, the Wildcrats want to
What's that one show? Like the.
it's called
Oh
Wildcrats.
yeah.
It's called
Oh, my
Wildcrats.
little brother always used to watch that. It was like
I
the
used to
dinosaur.
watch that.
It was
I
like the
used to watch it.
dinosaur thing.
It's not a dinosaur.
Not dinosaur.
Yeah, wasn't it like
That's
a
Jurassic
like a?
Park.
Okay.
Anyways,
Wildcrat, where they turned into.
who was the star of that show? It was like a big actor.
The star of Wildcrats?
Yeah, what was
Both
It was
of them.
Steve Harvey.
Chris and no.
Chris.
What
is
playing.
Steve Harvey?
What's the green one's name?
Chris Pratt.
Well, what's the green? No, I
Oh,
don't. No.
yeah,
I'm
it
talking about the
probably
names
was.
of the characters. Who was the blue one? Was the blue one Chris?
No, the green one was Chris.
What was the blue one?
Jake?
Was it Jake? I do not.
Dude,
remember.
I
I just
never-
remember the sign.
I do
to
too.
it.
You guys actually watch that show?
Yes.
What was her name? The sign. What was her name? She was like came up with everything.
Yeah.
Bro. She like designed the suits. They just wore them.
Amanda?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, probably will.
You don't know what we're talking
No,
about.
cause I remember my little brother always having it on the TV.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the dinosaur train?
Yes, I do
On
remember the
PBS,
dinosaur
the
train.
PBS,
That's a callback, bro. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Or
Oh my
Sid,
gosh.
Sid or whatever.
Sid the Science Kid?
Yeah.
You know, I never watched SpongeBob once.
Me neither. I had PBS
Actually?
Kids.
Huh?
PBS Kids, let's
PBS
go.
Kids.
Freaking go.
Yeah,
we
same.
were more educated.
Yeah.
SpongeBob,
Bro, I was
obviously.
on PBS.
Dude,
bro, chill out.
SpongeBob was like rotting their brains, bro. Some of the stuff
Dude,
Hey,
SpongeBob.
Bubble
It was
Guppies?
so stupid.
I'm not hating on SpongeBob, of course, but some of like watching Patrick, bro. and
Yeah,
stuff,
I
that's
remember.
so-
Dude,
that was
just-
OG
it was
brain
fun-
rot.
It was just
Patrick
funny.
was
Was that
Yeah.
not OG brain rot?
Yeah, it was funny,
Bro,
I don't know.
some of the pictures were honestly disgusting.
I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty
See, I don't even know
Dan.
what you're talking about.
What was disgusting? What do you think?
When they like do the zoom ins or all, it's like on his nails or something, or like feet,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the crazy gruesome like image. It's like that's a
Yeah.
kid's show,
Oh,
bro.
remember
Did you ever
Handy
watch
Mandy?
the Christmas?
I know, Handy Mandy, bro.
Oh,
The greatest
yes,
cartoon ever.
yes, I
Oh my
remember.
god,
Felipe?
Handy Mandy, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, dude.
That's
that's
a
crazy.
call.
I like Bob the Builder a lot
I love
too.
Bob
when
the
was
Builder.
little. I don't know what. Have you seen what they did to him? He looks like all weird now.
What was that one like the bubble guppies or something?
I refuse to. Bubble Guppies? I don't think
I
that
love
was that on
Bubble
PBS?
Guppies. No, it was on.
What was like the
Nickelodeon.
vroom vroom one? What was that?
What?
I don't know.
Team
Do you,
I'm not even
Team
joking.
Umizoomi?
Huh?
Team Umizoomi.
Oh yeah, that one.
Team
That one.
Umizoomi? How'd you
Yeah.
get that?
I don't. Yeah,
Dude,
dude, great minds think alike.
Blaze and the Monster Trucks or whatever. Remember that show?
Hey,
Monster
oh,
That came out
my
when we
little
were
brother.
older, but
My little brother watched it.
Do you know reading what's Super Y? Is that what it's called?
Oh,
Super Y?
yeah.
Super Y. Super Y was a great show.
Yeah.
My favorite was probably Wildcrats or Bob the Builder.
I like Handy
Wildcrats I never watched because that was like later. I feel like Wildcrats was like after.
wasn't later.
That
No,
was
it
like,
was early.
it was
No, but that was like my little brother would always watch it.
And okay, but the goat obviously, you ready? Lego Ninjago. That was
I
so
watched
good.
a little bit.
That was so good. Oh
I
my
don't even
god.
think maybe.
I don't. Maybe not the greatest of all time in term, but I watched that later.
Octonauts.
Oh, Octonauts roll. Or no, not roll.
That wasn't a joke. He actually.
No, it's not. No, it's the. No, I just remember the intro. I remember the. No. I remember the intro.
Squad, roll out.
No, it was the where they'd always have like the machines and stuff, and they'd be like, barnacles or whatever.
Yeah, I know. The cat with his little like
Yeah.
like racer thing.
And they
The
did that
fast
one thing
boat.
where they were in the Arctic or something. I don't know.
I thought I had toys of their like submarine like machines. Like I had a toy of the cats one. I had like those were so cool. There was one like anglerfish one that was like
They made
the
they made the whale shark thing seem like super nice too.
because it doesn't. Well,
The whale sharks are nice.
yeah,
Whale sharks
don't-
are nice in person.
They're not, or they don't eat meat.
Like
I
you
don't
can
know.
ride
Or they
whale sharks. Like, they don't-
I'm looking up cartoons from the past. Mouse Clubhouse, Peppa Pig,
Gravity Falls.
Phineas and
Who's the
Ferb,
Petey's Kids? Oh, Arthur. I think I watched Arthur.
It's crazy
Sesame
how
Street.
many of those. Oh yeah.
Oh, Paw Patrol?
Bro, who doesn't know?
I never
Who
watched
does,
it.
bro? Who doesn't know Sesame Street?
I never really watched
did
Sesame
either.
I mean,
I-
Elmo's World. I think I watched like.
I did,
White
but that was
Kids.
like that's like
Kids.
little though. That's like not like.
Cartoons for 08 kids.
There was one that I never watched, but people talk about too. It's like a sci-fi one, like math. It was like a math.
I've never seen
It'll probably come up here. Oh, Clifford. That was a big.
Clifford, oh my
I
god.
didn't know this.
Dinosaur Train.
So you know what we should do?
All those
We're
are
talking
good.
about like doing an educational, bro. We should do like an alpha male podcast.
Isn't that what this is?
Yeah, I guess.
Would
But
be
we should
different.
it would just like we'd be quoting Myron and Andrew,
Curious
Myron
George.
Gaines and Andrew Tate the entire time. That's what it
Gee,
is.
okay,
The
that
Disney World
one.
Gumball.
I never watched.
I never did too. I
What?
like one.
That
so-
one?
That
What?
that one video you sent me of the guy with $5 to the homeless person.
What was it?
Do you remember what you said?
I gave
Bro,
him
oh yeah, FedEx
That
Fearless.
was so- yeah, do you like that guy?
He's alright.
He's
He's
really,
just another,
like,
he's just another
really
red
red
pill.
I gave a
yeah.
random homeless guy the other day $20.
Good job.
Uh,
He probably bought beer. No, I'm just kidding. Good job, Easton.
He was,
Jesus.
he was right by like a.
Dude, I remember. Dude, the funniest thing ever.
Actually, you get by the
Guys,
liquor
the
store.
funniest-
That's
guys.
Wait, hold on. Okay, go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
The funniest thing ever. I remember when I was like probably 8, and I was with my dad. He was like driving me home or whatever, and we saw this homeless lady, and someone gave me $6, like one of my family members, and I was always like OCD as a kid or whatever, so I was like,
You gave
I
him
just
$1?
I gave her $1 just because I didn't want to have $6, just so I could have $5 instead of 6.
That's looking valid, bro. Yeah, because
Yeah,
five just feels better in terms of like
Yeah.
money. I don't know what it is.
Like whenever I play video games, I'd always make something like 45 instead of like 46 or something. It was just
right,
like-
because it's like a rounding number.
Yeah.
Like 5, that's where you round
Bro,
up. I guess.
okay, I was driving home from hanging out with my friends the other day, and I stopped at McDonald's to get food or whatever.
Ew.
And I
Ew.
came out the drive-through. There was a homeless guy sitting out in front of the drive-through line, and his sign didn't say anything like, "Oh, I'm homeless, please help."
Give me a
"Oh,
McChicken."
World War II veteran. His sign said one word: nuggets. It was the funniest homeless sign I've ever seen. I was about to go get back in line.
Did you
to
buy
get
nuggets?
nuggets. I was going to, but I had no money left.
There's a homeless guy in the parking lot who said he'll give me head if I give him a Whopper. By the way, can
Hey.
I have a Whopper?
Remember the homeless guy at our remember the bet?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the bet?
This guy was gonna give me $100 to go in his tent.
Dude, have you seen the guy
I was
who
not
like?
about to do that,
You
bro.
seen the guy who puts on like the female voice in the drive-thru?
Yes. Dude, get off YouTube Shorts, bro.
Bro, that was like a
Gabriel
while
Iglesias,
ago.
Gabriel Iglesias.
This is what you say every time.
Bro,
You watch YouTube Shorts, Zach?
it's actually been since yesterday. Actually, today I've been kind of locked in.
On what? YouTube Shorts?
I woke up 1:50 a.m.
Why'd you do that? It's like
not on
6
purpose.
Oh, not on. So what'd you do?
6 hours and 50 minutes. Not terrible.
Not good.
I guess it's not. Well, if I'm awake, I'm awake.
What'd you do?
I was clipping my like super long nails, and now they're super short.
Right, bro. Yeah, those were talons, dude. That was scary. I arm wrestled him with his talons. I didn't realize until after, and I was like, dude, how did you not cut me?
Bro. And then, and I was just like watching a Hamza God, and then while I was cutting the nails, and then I drank 6 glasses of water instead of 4 because I only had 6 the day before instead of 8. So I
When was the last time you changed your filter on your water filter?
6 to 8 months probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the normal like amount.
Is it really?
Like
I don't know.
6
I get scared like. With those
Well,
filters.
we can't even really have a genuine filter unless we get like a reverse osmosis.
Right.
But it's actually not that bad. Apparently, Santa Cruz said it's only like $300 to get like a reverse osmosis.
Only $300.
Yeah, so it's actually like a good investment.
Really?
Mhm.
I might do that like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like.
Especially if
3,000.
you have like a good amount of money, you might as well.
It's only 3.
I just been waiting because it's not my house, so I don't. That's why.
Oh,
I just
it's right.
been- so it's like.
Would your landlord?
Well, oh, yeah, I guess that too. Huh? Well, I was just saying because like when I have my own place or whatever.
I would do it and help my family out.
Yeah,
That's probably. I'll probably do that. Actually, can I? I guess I'll look it up. I was about to ask permission to go on my phone and look it up.
I got you.
Dude, no, it's actually, bro. When I was doing a pod with the other day, you know Isaiah, right?
Yeah, I know, dude. Isaiah's
Yeah.
awesome.
Bro, but him and my other, yeah, Julian does not. I guess-
Julian, what? Bro, Isaiah, he comes on me in Planet Fitness, bro. He's a G.
I guess. He's like, he would just get
Because of
trolled.
the free thing.
It's just,
I
it's
have
because
a-
Isaiah would
I
always.
have a 24 membership.
Oh, 24 hour. Is there a guest?
Yeah.
All right, we're going.
You're like, buddy.
One guest.
We're going.
You just sneak me in.
Yeah, Zach can hide
In the
behind.
back row.
Zach can hide in the back.
Or say, or no, I'll go on your shoulders. Or not. I don't even want to. No.
Wait, what were you saying about Isaiah?
Oh, I was just gonna say,
My
like,
bad, my
because
bad.
Julian would always get mad at him or whatever. He'd be mean. to him.
Wait, what?
He would
What
just
does
be-
Isaiah do?
Isaiah
to
would
make
just
him
be
mad?
mean for no reason, but
Oh,
he's
actually.
a little more chilled now. But
I'm gonna find a piece of grass.
no, I was saying like him and the other guy we had on Shane or whatever. They were just like on their phones half the time. Or especially like Isaiah's
No.
actually a fiend, like for his. phone.
He was
Like he was just like scrolling on TikTok with his AirPods in while we were talking about like deep talk.
AirPods on the pod.
Yes, while we were talking about deep talk.
That's pretty cool. Come on.
And then he was
Isaiah.
bro, and that's why I'm saying he was telling me right after he got off his phone or whatever. He's like Zach, you need to hop back on social media, bro. It's like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that's the guy who's telling you need to go back on Instagram, okay? Like I can understand why you want to go back on Instagram, but be careful who you're listening to.
All right.
Like you don't want to just
Thanks.
take everyone's like advice.
Okay. Bro, he's showing me his transformation though at Planet Fitness. He did have a pretty good transformation.
Yeah.
He dropped 40 pounds.
Yeah, he was 190. He's like 155. So like same.
You don't want to. This guy. Come back. You found a really good one before.
Did he
That
mess
was a
up his-
really
Did
good
he
one.
mess up his stomach? What are you trying to do?
I'll hit it with this.
What do you think he's trying to do?
Oh my gosh, bro.
There we go.
That's so.
Yikes.
Oh, that was not what I was thinking.
What was
Oh, it's the.
that?
Bro,
He went
that's
through
the
like
thing-
3 realizations, dude. Oh my god.
Bro.
What'd you think?
I thought he was trying to
Scream in
pretend to
his car,
blow up
scream in
one.
his
or
car.
something. But that was the thing. That was the thing earlier. That he sounded like a vile creature, bro. I was like,
You didn't know what that was?
You didn't know what that was?
I didn't know
You
what
didn't
it
know
was.
what
I
it
thought it
was
was
this whole
Easton's
time.
voice. Bro.
That's what he was doing it with the blade of
Dude.
grass.
I gotta find another one. Hold on. It's good.
What's your opinion on the Jeffrey Epstein situation, Zach?
Me and Julian were talking about that. On
I
a
think you were about to say
previous
me and
pod.
Jeffrey go way back. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Wow. He's on the list. He's on the
Oh yeah,
flight
remember I said
logs.
speaking of Jeffrey Epstein, this is Jeffrey activity.
Wait, but what'd you tell Julian then?
Oh yeah, we were just saying like, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not a big deal.
no, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't look good,
It does not look good.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
On
I think
Trump
still-
gets a third term.
still a net. I think still a net positive to have him in there, but yeah,
In
that
office?
doesn't look good.
Wait,
Huh?
in office or in? Okay.
Yeah.
That paused him to have
Oh
him
my
on the list. You gotta clarify, dog. Clip that, please.
Bro.
Please clip
Oh
that.
my.
Riley Edwards, I know you're watching
Make
this.
that edit. Make it
Clip
happen.
that. It's a net positive to be in there.
Bro, Diego was like, I asked Diego to explain his theory on sea oils, and then he was like, no, you wouldn't understand. And then AJ was like, they're gonna make another sad edit out of it.
Sit down, bro. Oh my god.
So what do you think? Us three would say to, like, us three in like October 2023? Like, what if we could have like what if we could have a pod with like, the, oh my.
All right, actually, chill.
What if we could have a pod from like us three from like 2 years ago?
What would we
Would that
say?
be fire?
What would we say? Like,
Well, I mean, it'd just be fire.
okay.
Boy.
What would you say to yourself?
Sorry.
What would you say to yourself?
I don't know, dude. The early freshman year was like actually sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we'd be like hanging out and stuff, or we'd go to like the football games and stuff. And then I destroyed my knee, and then it all went downhill.
Let's go to some football games for my last year, okay, guys?
I will be going to a lot of Milliken games this year.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I probably won't go to any loss. I'll go to all Milliken games probably because
Dude, I just got reminded. I kind of want to say the story, bro. I remember like I was like in band or whatever last year at this one football game. It was at Poly. It was like a Poly football game, and I remember I was talking to this one girl. She was chill, and then the bodyguard or like one of these bodyguards or whatever said, or the security guard, he was like saying that we got to move from this one spot. and then I just like never saw her again.
Oh, with the girl, like away from the girl.
And she like introduced me to her friend and everything. Like she was.
It was a mirage.
What's a mirage?
You know what that is? It's
No.
like something that's not real, but
Yeah.
you see it. It's like if you're in the desert
Deception.
and you see an oasis, but it's
Deception.
like you're so thirsty you need water, so your mind is just like conjuring images.
Yeah.
It's like schizophrenia.
And that was when I was like.
I don't know what to relate that to.
And that was when I was less G, like when
Deception.
I wasn't as forward and I didn't like ask for the number right away. Like I wasn't about to like, cause she was already walking away anyway.
Would you say Inception?
Deception.
Oh, Deception. You gotta watch the movie Inception.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
I've seen it.
Do you like it?
I like it.
Let's go, dude.
But
a
it's
great
but
freaking
it's
movie.
interesting. There's a couple of those where it's like, I almost
Divergent.
like I wonder like why that happened. Interesting. So it'll be like I just left that one. So
Yeah, you let it slide.
Zach, how many are we asking on your birthday? How many girls are we talking
Don't do that on your freaking birthday, bro. Don't make your birthday.
I don't want to, dude. There was a time I did, bro. I don't even want to. I don't even want to get into like a couple years ago. I guess it's a long time ago, but
It was not a long time.
30?
It was like a year.
no.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It was like, wait. Oh, I guess like 4 years ago.
What are you talking about?
It was. I don't want to. I don't really want to get into it, because it's a little bit embarrassing.
Fucking
by
It was
now.
4 years ago, but I don't want to get into it. Guys, there's just something I want to talk about, but I don't want to get into it.
Okay, it was. I'm not gonna name, but it was like when I was like turning 12 or I was with Juan and stuff. It was at Sky Zone and I asked this one girl. That's what it was. And I don't.
Sky Zone?
And it was, bro.
You
I don't
never
wanna-
told me about
Can I
this.
ask something? Like seriously, have you ever gotten a yes?
It depends on what.
Have you ever gotten a number?
Yeah.
How many?
So that's a yes. Yo!
No.
Hey, wait.
I like how you asked. I like how you asked. Have you ever gotten a yes and it just falls over?
Wait.
Huh? Why? Hold on. Let me finish what. Ask. I'll answer Easton, then we could pause it. But
Wait, what?
But yeah, like I would say like 15 to 20. Yeah.
You've gotten out of how many? 100?
I don't know. Probably 40 to 50 actually. I don't
You've
know.
gotten that many yeses?
I mean, it's hard to say, but I would say 10 to 15, not 15 to 20. Like more like 10 to 15.
Well, just that have given you their number.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever gotten have you ever had a conversation with anyone over text?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, low-key, just pause it and fix it.
Wait. No, before we pause it, we gotta make sure we put something on it. Let's put like your phone or something. I don't
Put
know.
my skateboard.
Pause it so we can fix it.
Hold up.
Put my skateboard in front of it. That way, it'll stop it from falling.
Or I just lowered it, so that's fine. Oh, the wind.
Yeah, that's probably.
No, really. Tape measure. Tape measure. Tape measure. Tape measure.
Okay.
Wrap it around or something.
Go up there.
Oh, it's looking at the sky.
Hello. All right. So what were you saying? What were we saying?
Is it filming?
Yeah. Or do you want me to pause it?
Why, bro? Blessed are the peacemakers. Peace.
All right. What were you saying?
So even if you're faced with a rejection and it sucks in the moment, you truly
It's
cannot
worth it.
know
It's
if
worth
it's
it. It's
well,
worth
right, it's if as long as you're staying true to God's instruction and His plan, we know for a fact that that is better. So if that happens as a part of God's plan, it is the better option because you don't know you don't know if it could have been a toxic relationship. You don't know all the stuff bad stuff that could have happened that God is protecting you from. And so often, I feel like I'm upset because I'm led down a certain way on this path, and I'm like, dang God, I would have really liked that to happen for me. But then I look back on
It's a
it
lesson
in
or it's a
a year or even like a week, and it's a lesson. Like it's like, shoot, I would have been way worse off if I did this thing or dated this girl or.
And it's not
whatever.
even that you would have been worse off. It's just that you wouldn't have known things that you know now, or you
Right.
wouldn't have had experiences that you had in the last week in that scenario.
Yeah. Dude, that one's just wild because, dude, Julian, I want to get into the specific, but I remember Julian saying like he hung out with, I don't want to drop anyone in. But
Say the name.
He hung out with her and someone else that we know, like a guy, and then some other girl, and he was just he was like, I guess I already said Julian, or whatever. he was just saying like it was like embarrassing because I don't know, because well he had asked Julian, so Julian was just like, all right, I'll just come with you because he had liked this girl or whatever, and but he was saying like, bro, that girl be like, now she's like shakes her ass at like parties and stuff, like does like weird shit, like wild stuff.
Can you say who this is off camera?
Yeah, it was the one I just said.
Wait, actually.
Mhm.
Yikes.
Like she like went down an interesting path. Like,
Do you see what I mean? Like
Yeah.
how God's plan. And I know we were talking about this earlier, and how like you were a little confused. I mean, honestly, I'm still confused about how the specifics work, but how God's plan is infinitely better than our plan.
Mhm.
Like how His way of taking, His way, whatever you want to call it, is so much better than what we want. So, and now this might be where we get tripped up. It's better for Him to have control than for us to have control.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
So you would like.
He controls our future. He knows our future.
Yeah, but
We can hope for whatever we want.
we
That's
can
what
say
he
that all
gives
we
us.
want, but when push comes to shove, like if we really believe that, then there are moments in life where we have to relinquish control and say, all right, like a good example is going to college. Like I don't know where I'm gonna go. God, like
He knows. He knows.
He knows what's gonna happen for me. And I want that path. I don't want my decision. I want His decision. And I guess you could call it my decision through His guidance or whatever.
Exactly.
But like I've said before,
He
I
does the
would
decision.
I would rather be living in like Nepal as a missionary in horrible conditions. I know this is a lot of, you talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Like easier said than done, whatever. But I would rather be in a horrible situation like preaching or whatever, missionary, whatever, if it's a part of God's plan.
Exactly.
Then I would rather have that than be like a insane billionaire and
Elon,
living
and-
like
and
yeah.
But then
Elon
the question-
and
Because
Elon-
well, hold on. Because just the main point of that is one of those is an empty life without following the way of God.
How do you know?
And how do you know?
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
'Cause-
because you're generalizing like billionaire or whatever, like empty life, like that's what I'm
What?
saying.
How do I know? Well, the point of this hypothetical is one of them is going God's path, one of them isn't. So
Is
the
your
point
path.
of this hypothetical is
Yeah.
billionaire
Okay.
would be without God's plan. I'm doing stuff that isn't under His direct, that isn't in the Bible, that isn't following Scripture, which that is how we know.
So God's plan is just defined as doing anything that rebels against God. Is that what you're saying? Or
Not
not-
necessarily.
not
No.
following-
Not well. It
not
could
following it?
if you're
It can be.
if you're going against His decision for you. I mean that you can kind of look at that as
Yeah.
rebellion. I don't think it could be more just like
Your way, not against.
if
his
I'm
way.
being called to ministry, if I'm being called to, we'll go with this example more. If people are praying for me and they're hearing prophetic words that you're supposed to go to Nepal, or I see a vision, or this happens happens countless of times, or many times, whatever, however you want to say it. This happens loads of times, where people have visions that they're guided towards ministry or whatever, and I mean, this is literally the story of the book in the Bible. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Jonah, the story of Jonah and the whale. He's called to ministry. He doesn't do it. A fish swallows him, and he lives in the belly of a fish for 3 days or whatever. Yeah, I think it's 3 days. Like
It's-
is it 2?
3 days, 2 nights, or something like that.
Yeah,
I've
so-
heard it. I've heard it.
So, the point being, if the path God is leading you down is something that you don't necessarily want, I would rather it be ministry than something. I would rather. Now, this is a little more drastic, but I would rather never work out in my life, be super fat, all that, and be doing what God wants me to do, than be jacked, be king of society, be alpha male, whatever, but
David
not
Goggins.
doing what God wants me to.
And then, yeah, I mean, to that, I would just say, obviously, I think God wants us to prosper. I don't think God wants us to be fat.
Yeah, but his version of prosper is gonna look different than your version of prosper. That counts.
And your version of prosper through him is gonna look different than his version of prosper.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point, Easton. Yeah, like our prosper is gonna be different.
A prosper does not defined by one thing. Prosper is defined by who you are through God.
Right. Yeah, good guidance with God's
He
plan.
defines. That's why everybody's different.
Yeah, and it's like what he has for Zach is obviously gonna be different than what he has for me. But it's like I think a tough thing to like face is that if I'm not gonna be successful like the whole point of or a major point in Jesus' message on in the Beatitudes, the Sermon on the Mount, is like the weak, the lowly, the beta males in society are lifted up. The prostitutes, the tax collectors. Do you see, like, in modern times, maybe I could, if I,
Immigrants.
in modern times, people who are meek and lowly. So, like, I mean, honestly, like, there's, like, if Jesus came, this is kind of radical, I don't honestly know why, but if Jesus came here today, he's not going to sit at a lunch table with, like, honestly, even, like, I mean, I don't know what Jesus do, obviously, but based on what he does in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, he's going to the sick, he's going to those who need Jesus. So if he's coming to our lunch, he's at our school, whatever, he's not going to sit with the cool, popular kids. Maybe he would actually if they need him, but I'm specifically for this example. He's going to sit with the goths, the emos, those who are lowly and meek.
I will say this: he'll probably sit with the cool kids too, because those are probably the ones that vape and smoke. And
Those
do all
that
that
need,
stuff.
that's kind of why I need to go back a little bit, but it's like
Depends on what you mean by, or what you define as cool. Because cool could be like our friend group, or cool could be like the
We're
other.
cool.
the
Hold on,
other
we're
friend
cool.
group.
like
Yeah.
dude, the whole point of leaving. I mean, you guys have heard the parable of the shepherd and the lost sheep, right? He leaves the 99 other sheep to find the
one.
lost. So the point of that is he's going to leave those who are already saved and to find. I mean, I guess that's not the emphasis.
Yeah.
The emphasis is he's going to find them, but he's going to go after them, the lost sheep, which is people who are suffering from worldly pressures, people who are not who we elevate in society.
It's better to help one sheep that's gone missing than to take care of the ones that you already have, something along the lines. What is it?
Do you know the verse?
I don't know the
Better,
exact.
that sounds familiar. I probably.
Better to find the sheep that has gone astray than to.
I don't think Jesus. I mean, maybe it's some. In the point of the parable is what you're saying. Sure, yeah, it's better to. He's going to go he's going to go find the one that is missing from his kingdom. He's going to go after. He's going to pursue you when you're straying away.
Yeah.
That's the point. And I mean, it's like when I love one of my favorite parts is when Jesus is eating at Matthew's house early in Matthew, I think, or it's John, and the Pharisees knock on the door and they see Jesus, a fellow teacher, and they're like, "Why are you eating with tax collectors and prostitutes?" Like that's the equivalent of eating with
John.
Is it John?
I think so.
Okay, thank you. Eating with.
I could be wrong.
I don't. I know it's early. I know it's
Don't
early in
quote
the
me, don't
Gospels.
quote me.
It doesn't make sense if it be John.
I know,
but
but it's Matthew's house. But I have a feeling it's John. I don't know.
But the point. So yeah, the Pharisees ask him like, "Why are you eating with dregs of society? Why are you eating tax collectors, sinners?" And Jesus straight up says, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick." So he he's gonna go after the sick. Like that's just amazing to me. So yeah, all that to say, like, and we're all honestly sick in our own ways, but it's important to understand how Jesus isn't really going to live by our understandings and standards, right? Yeah. It's like, I don't know what Jesus would do if he's here because I'm not God, I'm not the Father, whatever. But based on the Bible, that's what he did. So.
Yeah. What do you think? Or speaking of the Father, what do you think about Jehovah's Witnesses not believing in the Trinity?
Not believing in the Trinity.
Yeah.
Wrong. Like
Flat out.
What
Trinity's in
verses?
the Bible.
What verses would you point out, or what explanation?
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, for the Trinity.
Acts chapter 2.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what Acts chapter 2? You read it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Or
I mean,
I'm
it's
not
probably
trying
been a
to-
minute because
It's
it's
the
been
part where
pages.
it's tongues of fire, where Paul and the disciples speak in Passover. Was it was Passover, right? I don't know. Freaking holidays. Acts chapter 2, where the the story of the tongues of fire. They're speaking in different languages for a crowd. The holiday, I think it was Passover. I don't remember. No, is it? Shoot, dude, I totally should know that. It was a big gathering. It was a holiday.
Okay,
Doesn't
look it
matter.
up. What was it? I got it.
You gotta hit start. Oh, never mind. I'm there. Dang. Pentecost. I'm stupid,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, duh. Yeah, Pentecost. That's one of the Jewish holidays. I
Does
don't
Easton
know.
know about what was it? The situation with me and AJ and Juan. when me and AJ and Juan were.
Oh, yeah.
Does
Jehovah's
does
Witness.
Easton know about?
You can tell. I don't know how he would know.
All I remember is when you guys got stopped by the Bible thumpers last year when we were working my sister's event. Remember that?
Oh,
He didn't stop me. I stopped him, bro. What are you talking about?
He was a Jehovah's Witness though.
I know, but
He didn't stop me. Dude, he was a G, bro. That's That's definitely the spirit at work. Like that dude
Yeah.
is gonna stand there all day and just talk to whoever is gonna listen. Like people are gonna be ignoring him all day, but he's gonna keep going. Like that's awesome.
Well, he's a net positive in the world, right? Like
Yeah.
people like that are going to be a net positive.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
Because yeah, like I would rather be that dude than the most successful person on the planet if that's what God had.
Or all like the Hollywood celebrities selling their souls and stuff.
Right. Or but like dude, yeah, the reality you gotta face is like at the end of the day, it's not being jacked or being.
It's not who you are. It's who
Discipline.
God wants you to be.
Well, it's who God wants you to be, yes, but beyond that, it's Jesus dying on the cross. Like he knows that we can't. The whole point of that is he knows we can't live up to the max. Like
Yeah.
true,
I know what
true,
you're
a
trying
truly
to say.
sinless life is
Yeah.
what Jesus lived on.
Yeah.
So it takes a truly sinless life to die and be sacrificed, like the sacrificial lamb, like the histories and years and years and years that the Jews were doing in the temple and all that, sacrificing everything. Like it's so symbolic and it's so insane, but it takes us the truly sinless life to sanctify every
It's kind
sinful
of
person.
so it's kind of like a tangent, or like random, or I guess somewhat random. But I'm not saying one thing would be better than the other. But like, let's say if someone was like, but one thing would be better than the other to do first. Like, let's say someone was an obese atheist. Like, would you try to convert them first, or would you try to help them lose weight?
I think that's really specific.
I know it's just a random question. I just thought into my mind.
We know. Do you know what's more important?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's generalized than
Yeah.
faith, obviously. But if working out is going to help them get more open to me or whatever, like get more.
Well, I
build a
mean, I guess they could
relationship
see, just in general, I guess they could see, like, if you're benefiting their life, so they're going to think,
Right.
oh, maybe, like, what this guy's following has something to it, you know?
Right. Which what you were saying over text was like really good about this topic, though.
Yeah.
Like how can I look at it? Can
Yeah.
I try to be reminded?
Bro, this
I wanted to
this
bring this
angle,
up on the
this
podcast.
angle, because of the tripod, it, like, keeps tripping me out, because it's like,
This guy's
skull crushers are the best.
Isaiah, I'm texting you on the podcast.
This angle keeps tripping me out, because it looks like it's only getting... It looks like it's only getting you in Easton, but it's like...
No,
but it's
you're in
getting
it,
the
Zach.
entire thing. Because look how it's, like, angled to the side. It's so weird. Because of the old tripod. Bro.
I'm gonna say dopamine is.
I got my phone.
Dude, remember when he was like, Easton, did you see when he said, Zach needs a dirty bowl? Bro. Dude, he says it like every single day. Julian
He
gets,
said, "What do you mean
Julian
dopamine
gets
is an
annoyed.
L?" He said, He said, "What do you mean dopamine is an L?" What do I say?
what is he asking, like, what is dopamine?
No, I don't think so.
He probably doesn't know what dopamine is.
Zach says.
Or ask him what is dopamine. Do you know what dopamine
Nah,
is?
he's got. Just said Zach says dopamine. Okay, let's do what we were talking about. So this is important.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
I have to go in like 15 minutes. Okay.
Oh yeah, like how we were getting into. Cause you read. Okay, this is actually funny. You read
Yeah,
Romans
yeah.
14.
Yeah.
You like totally took the completely wrong thing from it.
Well,
like you were literally doing what it said not to do.
okay.
By trashing vegans. Did you
I
see
just
that?
thought it was funny how the way it said it. I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
in Romans 14, Romans chapter 14, I think specifically it's verse 2. It says something about okay, this is Romans 14 chapter 2 in the NIV. One person's faith allows them to eat anything, but another whose faith is weak eats only vegetables. Now this verse became
it's kind of saying I understand it. I think it's saying, like, in general, like, by food it just means, like, it could be anything. Like,
you're getting it more. So
Yeah.
this verse in this area of conversation is very helpful to understand the importance of context. So when we take it at face value, it almost seems like Paul is trashing vegans. And then when we say it's so funny, Paul is trashing vegans, we later realize we are doing exactly what this chapter tells us not to do. Judge others.
Well, the way I was looking at
The
it,
whole point of this chapter
Yeah,
is
that's
do
what
not
I'm
judge. Okay, do not judge those who are different from you. The whole point of this specific part of the chapter is do not judge people who eat differently from you, Zach.
I just thought it was funny because it explained to me, it was like, it made sense. Like, yeah, like Paul Saladino is a Christian, and all the vegans are like typically more atheists.
Oh my gosh.
That's-
And just
that's
the
why
fact
it
that
made
he's
sense.
like,
That's why it made sense to me.
this must mean that if you eat only vegetables, you can't believe in God.
That's not okay. That's not what I said.
But yeah, no, I
not-
understand. It was confusing at face value. But yeah, then later we read, who are you to judge someone else? In verse 4. Like, bro, one person is considered one day. Each of them should be fully convinced.
Well, like I said, you have to
Oh my.
define judge.
That was important though, but I think how Paul is kind of saying it is treat another with contempt. You know, like treating someone with animosity or whoever. Let's
Anger.
find. That's a better. Why do you treat them with contempt? For we will all stand before God's judgment seat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not innocent of that either. Like, that's so hard to do, but that's important. Yeah.
Let me test you on a couple. I'm gonna give you Bible quotes. You have to tell me what they are.
I'm not gonna name the verse.
What if I tell you the verse?
I would like to do that. I'm not gonna name the
Have you
verse.
ever
Because I
seen-
honestly don't.
have you ever
I
seen,
need to
like-
get better at memorization. But
Have you ever seen like the
Okay.
fake Bible verse thing? Or,
Fake
like
Bible?
Or like the, I don't know, like those generators thing, like.
where it's like makes it sound like a
Or,
Bible verse?
like I remember I'd be
Blasphemy.
asking my friend in class. I'd be like, I'd use fake and real Bible verses, and I ask him like whether it's real or fake. You should do that right now.
Oh,
You
do
do
a
that
fake
with Noah.
Bible
Ask
verse? That's
Noah.
a good idea.
Yeah, ask
Gotta
him,
get
like,
exposed.
yeah.
Hey, I would want you to do that, bro. I need to get better at memorizing.
Couple.
Not right now, but like after I have
Do
a
the
chance.
thing I was saying, like do some fake ones and do some real ones, and ask Noah if it's real or fake. But do like
Some of them
but
are
do use
wild,
like a
There's some
generator or
wild.
use something that or use ones that are more like realistic. Don't just use one like because there's like some stupid ones that are obvious.
Bro, but there's some wild Bible verses that you would never guess are a Bible verse. Like
Yeah.
way back in Leviticus or something about the different ways to prepare a goat.
Yeah.
Like you would never know. Or because I don't know, maybe I probably should read them because it's part of the freaking Bible. So
All right, ready?
Bro,
I'm
since
gonna give you
they-
a real one and a fake one. You ready?
Bro, since they gave specifics like that back then, I wish they gave specifics now.
right, I know, dude. They
Like some,
were
if they had
really
some profit,
specific.
if they had
Is
some
this
other
real or
profit.
fake?
Go.
Let no one split apart what God has joined together.
Let no one split apart what God. Can you tell me the translation? Okay. Well, that's the other thing. That sounds like a weird way of saying it, but there are translations that would say it. That sounds like some of the message would say or something.
Real or fake?
Do not split apart
Can
what
you
God
tell him
has
the
put
verse?
together.
Can you tell him?
What God
No,
has
because
joined together.
if he tells me the verse, then it's a real. Do not split apart what God
Well, they
has
can
joined.
just
Well, that's
label
good. I mean, that's truthful. I feel like that's kind of redundant because I mean maybe that's somewhere in the Bible, but and that adheres to biblical values. Do not split apart what God has put together. But that's kind of an interesting way to say it.
Real or fake?
I don't know, man. That could be just someone trying to imitate me. I'll go real. I feel like
Mark 10:9.
Mark 10 says real.
Hey.
All right, ready for the next one?
Okay. Good. I mean that's very biblical. Do you know the version? Do you know the translation? Did it say the translation? Mark 10:9. Let me find it. It might be message, dude. I sometimes I love the way the message put things, and sometimes it's just like kind of funny. Mark 10.
Message? What do you mean? Is that a different
It's a
translation?
different translation. That works on like there's so many. Did you watch the JRE episode with Wesley Huff?
Yeah.
So you know there's so many different ways to translate the
Yeah.
Bible. So it's different. Okay, Mark 10.
But also, the Bible hasn't changed like people say it has, right?
So yeah, this is how the NIV says it. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Which is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
honestly. Let's see what I was right there. Let's see the message.
Kind of glossed over. I was saying,
Yeah, I
also
know.
with the
that-
Wesley
yeah,
Huff.
So. Okay. 10:9 in the message. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm right. Oh, that's talking about divorce.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, shoot.
What?
The message says it way better. No one should desecrate God's art by cutting them apart.
Oh.
That's, dang, that's even better. I was wrong. I don't know what version that is. That's dope.
How far can you go with something like to actually consider it a translation rather than a rephrase?
This is
'Cause that
the
seems like
message,
a
the
really-
NIV, all these are rephrased.
Mm.
It's still a translation because you're just but you're translating. So I can break it down. I'd love to break it down.
Oh, because
so
technically in some languages, like let's say Mandarin, they're gonna have to rephrase some things because they're not gonna have the exact words for everything.
That's
Like,
in a lot of languages.
or just
way beyond just
language in
Mandarin.
general. Yeah.
So like, how that was written maybe in Greek or Aramaic. How the Aramaic / Greek. I think the New Testament is mainly Greek. So that how Greek would phrase it is way different than how English would phrase something. So the NIV focuses on translating like sentence by sentence. So they take the. I think that's how that. I know some translations focus on literally doing word for word what the Greek says, but then it gets kind of weird. Some translations focus on doing sentence by sentence. So like, what is this sentence trying to say, and we'll phrase it how people would best understand. And then some other translations, like the Message, take whole ideas and rephrase the whole idea to a modern way of speaking. And then other translations will like the Gen Z translation or whatever. I'm sure there's multiple of those. We'll translate it into how.
I'll tell you what quote. I'm gonna guess what it is.
Oh, okay.
That might be doable.
Go ahead.
This all right. I'll tell you this. This is my favorite quote. I think it's
John 3:16.
It's my favorite Bible quote of all time.
Go ahead.
Do not take revenge on your friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is mine to avenge. I will repay.
Dog, you gotta practice what you preach, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it's telling you not to be mad at Zach. Okay. What book?
Wait,
Do
what
not
was he
take
mad at
revenge.
me
Oh,
for?
that's probably it wasn't. It was like when you were wrestling.
Or maybe
something.
Shane
Gill. That's
Gill.
yeah.
Dude.
There you go for Shane Gill. Don't
Shane
take
Gill.
revenge.
Shout out Shane Gill.
Easton apologizes
God.
for all his actions. Don't listen to anything he said. In this
Okay,
episode.
that sounds Old Testament. So I'm gonna go like, man, there's so many. That could be Jeremiah. That could be. I feel like it'd be at a time when the Israelites are in conflict. But yeah, I could be lost, man. There's a
Look
lot.
at Jeremiah.
Did you guess Jeremiah?
Zach is, okay, Zach.
Your guess is Jeremiah?
I don't know. I gotta think.
I'll give you the.
Is it? Do you know if it's before or after Jeremiah?
I think it's after. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Isaiah.
Let me just tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Romans 12:19.
Oh, it's New Testament. My bad. Dang. Do not take. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should.
Alright, how about
That was
this
right
one?
where we were reading too.
How about this one? You will earn the respect of others if you work for it. If you work for evil, you are making a mistake.
Are you reading this in the Bible? Or are you looking this up?
I have notes.
Oh, this is
I wrote
okay.
it down. You will earn the respect of others if you work for good. If you work for evil, you are making a mistake.
Yeah, it gets tricky when it's in a different translation.
It's something 14:12. 14:22.
14:22.
Yeah. If you get one of these correct, I'll be shocked.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I think these are mostly New Testament, and
Okay.
this one is. I
Wait,
think.
so what are you asking?
he's,
'Cause I thought he
he's
already,
What
trying to
book?
get me to guess
What
the
book?
book.
I
Dude,
thought
I
he
don't
already
know.
said.
Is it
Or
one
did
of
he say another
the?
one?
Is it one of the letters? Like, Romans. First and second.
It's not a person, Tess.
It's not.
It's not a person.
It's not a person.
It's not a disciple.
King.
Okay, but like,
King.
it's in the New Testament.
I think.
Oh.
Let me look it up.
Bro, because I thought he already said the thing. I wasn't sure if he was like.
I don't know, man.
I didn't hear.
I'll go like.
What was the verse?
I'll
I didn't
go-
even hear the second verse.
Dude, this is something that I don't.
Old Testament.
It's the Old Testament.
Third
So-
section of the Hebrew Bible. Old
Third
Testament.
section of the Hebrew Bible, bro. This is some West Ham stuff. Third section of the original Hebrew. I don't do. Maybe that means later. This is a good exercise though, because I need to be more
Let me
adapted.
tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Proverbs.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, here's
All right.
Here's
All
one.
right.
Ready? And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days for the love he had to her. Something 29:20.
You have that in your notes.
Yeah.
What? Can I ask why that's?
Is that New Testament or Old
It's
Testament?
Old Testament.
It's Old Testament.
So Isaac.
It's Jacob and Rachel. So, well, okay. That's gosh. Dude. I want to see the order. I feel like seeing the order. So, okay, Jacob and Rachel. Jacob was, dude. The genealogy's good. Jacob was also called Israel, right? That's the same. That's that.
Yeah.
He was the son of Isaac, who was the son of Abraham. So, shoot, dude, not is that Genesis? Let's go. Oh my gosh.
All right,
See, that was OG. That was way. What can I ask why that speaks to you? That verse in particular?
It was long enough to break up. But yeah.
Yeah, I love finding meaning in like
Yeah.
crazy like crazy like old verses or something like that. Like, dude, Proverbs. What I love about Proverbs is there's
I have a good one for you right here.
Go
that
ahead.
you'll like.
good.
When you guys are done with the verses, I got a topic on.
Okay, I have to go in like 5 minutes, but okay. Last one. For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. If you do not forgive men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses.
New Testament. Oh my gosh, dude.
It's a person.
Is it Matthew? Like, is it Matthew or John? Is it John? It's Matthew. Is it Matthew 5?
Yes.
Matthew 6. So beatitude. Is it? It's Matthew chapter 6.
Matthew chapter 6.
Yeah. So on the sermon on the Mount. Okay.
14:15.
Go with your gut. Dude.
Alright, Zach, what's your topic?
You might want to wait for that airplane to pass by.
I'll stick with this topic, and if you're not done, I have to go.
Dude, do that. Do that with me, like over text. Like, tell me to like. name-
I'll text you randomly.
Dude, that would help a lot because I gotta lock it or memorize it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
So I know something I had mentioned like a week ago. I'd randomly asked you because I'd been looking into it a little bit. Like, I'm just gonna ask you it again. Like, would you rather like have sex before marriage, right?
No.
And
No.
and not
No. No.
and not like be cucked,
Don't you, Easton?
or be cucked and not have sex before marriage.
I feel like your perception of cucked is like really.
Well,
broad.
cucked. Well, my definition.
I know
Okay.
he's just.
Well,
kind
I'm kind of.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm kind of
It's
expanding.
when.
it. Hold on. I'm
describe it, Zach.
I'm
It's
so
pretty
I'm
important.
because I'm. What I mean by cuck is like, okay. Obviously, the main thing with cuck is like if you're.
What is cunt? I don't know.
If
He's
you're
trying,
ra-
he's
if
trying to describe.
If you're, the main thing is just like if you're raising like a kid that's not yours, right? Which is like 10% of our population, right? And then, but I'm kind of expanding it because I don't know what other word I'd use, because a lot of guys now, right? They're getting married in their 30s and maybe even 40s, right? Or like even late 20s, whatever it is, and they're getting with a girl who's already been with a bunch of other guys for free, and they're providing for them all this kind of stuff. And so it's just like, I don't know, it's a weird situation we
I
got
think
going on
cucked
now.
is the wrong word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Easton,
Yeah.
do you know what it means?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what it means, and he knows it's wrong. Because it's like I think generally that means like when, like something really bad, like when a husband is like letting his wife do
Sleep
other
around.
stuff, yeah, with like or literally like enjoying like the family, which is horrible.
Well, I
so,
think-
so Zach is taking some crazy liberty and
Yeah.
saying that cucked is also meaning like just marrying a girl who has slept with other
Well,
men.
I think,
With his life.
okay, I just
I
don't
don't-
know what other word you would, I
Just
guess.
describe the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
'cause
was
that's
just
not,
expanding.
That's not good.
But
But
I guess cucked also, I think, could be, I don't think cucked has to be like you're Adam 22 and you're letting your wife get pimped or whatever.
Okay, so can I say
I'm
can
saying,
I
hold
ask
on.
something? Can I
I'm
ask
saying, I think cuck can also be like unintentionally, like the 10% of guys where they don't actually know like what's going on or whatever.
Easton, what do you want to ask?
What was your question? Original question.
Oh, would you rather have sex before marriage, or what's the specific scenario?
Hold on. So would you rather have sex? Oh, okay.
I would not.
I would,
I
I
don't
would,
know.
I
It's
would
an
rather
interesting-
take the second option.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so easy.
I guess it's. Oh, okay.
But it's
So
his
wait.
definition.
So
Not
it's. I'll remove the cuck or a specific
Please,
word out of it.
Please. Please.
Yeah, that's just being.
So would you rather wait till marriage
Yes.
and then
Yes. Don't care what the
and then
second
have
option is. Yes.
and then have a girl who
Good job, Easton. I respect.
and then have a girl who hasn't waited till marriage, like she's had multiple guys or whatever,
I'll take
or or not wait till marriage and then have
First
a girl
option.
who's a virgin.
That's so evil.
First option,
First
but then I probably
option
wouldn't
is
get married to
so
that girl.
One of them is a sin. One.
Yeah.
First of all, if that was if those two were options, I would wait until I don't find. I would pick option C.
Pick another option.
Give me another option.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose one of those two, no question.
Yeah, it's not about.
Especially in today's generation, bro, it's so hard to find people who are
It's so hard.
actually wait till marriage.
That's why.
But
Zach
that's why
is
I'm trying to
specific
get married at like 19.
That's why he wants to get married.
I don't want to get married at 19. I want to get married.
Yeah, Easton understand. I mean, you can't.
22, 23,
You also
24.
can't be.
I want to be out of
married-
college. I want to be out of college before I get married, but I don't want to wait till I'm 28, 29.
You can't be raising a family in law school.
Exactly.
Like that's
But
impossible.
also, it's like I feel like I don't want to go. There's only so
Right.
long. I feel like
Can't.
there's only so
It's
long
possible.
that I would prefer to go. You know, without.
It's just he's a fiend, bro. Just
Dude, it's not even about being fiend. Like I could, like it's probably been weeks, almost a month by now, and it's just something that, like, it's like primal in me. Like I don't want to just like subsidize that. I don't want to just like shove that to the side. You know. Like I feel like that's just
There's some
not.
truth
It doesn't
in that.
feel right.
There's
you know?
truth
That's how I.
But yeah, I think you're really focused on this marrying a girl who hasn't who hasn't kept her virginity until marrying you. Like I don't think that's anywhere near as bad as losing your own before marriage.
Yeah.
Like I would much rather not sin than sin at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
But yeah, obviously the ideal situation is
Option C.
two people made holy before God, having been completely pure before each other, then it remains pure through marriage. And not to say that it's unpure if you marry someone who didn't do that up until marriage, didn't.
Well, it just depends what you mean by pure. I mean, I would say it's probably not pure.
Well, that doesn't invalidate your marriage, right? I
Okay,
completely
yeah.
disagree
Well,
with you
yeah.
saying
It just depends what you mean by pure. That's all I'm saying.
that.
I mean, it just really just depends.
Well, what do you mean by pure, I guess? What would you say pure? Like, would that cancel away any purity? Like, I feel like purity is... I mean, obviously anything can be redeemed under God.
Mhm.
And I feel like there's a whole... You gotta go?
I have
Okay.
to get out of here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
See you, buddy. Thanks, Zach.
All right, thanks. You said you want to keep going.
You can go for a little longer. Okay. You're good to skate back, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm gonna take your car.
Adios. Going to Saturday. Let's find the chapter. I think it's 1 Corinthians 8. I should bring a Bible next time, so I don't have to go on my phone.
Yeah.
All
All right, let's go. Let's go till 2:00. We're at 1:32.
All right. I'm starving right now.
Oh, you are.
I'll see what I can get. Oh, it's not for sure. What's the food?
How's Augie doing?
Doing great. Thanks for watching.
I kind of miss him.
You miss him?
By now, yeah.
You can watch him anytime, bro. Like if you wanna.
Where was he when you guys were in San Francisco? Was he with you? Was he at home?
No, we got someone else to watch it, but that was bad. Like honestly, you did way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like way better. So I would have rather watched it. So like next time we
Look at this kid like going away on his longboard. Rare Easton sighting, skating on his longboard.
So I think it was like, dude, I would much rather if we do that again,
Yeah.
to watch it.
Yeah.
So because it seemed like you had a great time.
Yeah.
It was cool to see him on the podcast. Too. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But
I was like holding him.
when we go to Kansas, dude, it's so hard. Like when we go to Kansas City, if you want to watch it, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get something good to watch it.
Yeah.
So we might ship them over. And anytime you guys go out and someone to watch Sienna, I'll do it. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's definitely a little different than Augie, for sure.
Yeah.
Augie's fun.
Sienna's like a cat.
Augie's fun, but also like a lot of like some work at the same time. Whereas
Oh, yeah, how
Sienna,
so?
whereas Sienna's just Sienna.
How was you a lot of work?
Well, when I walked him like every day. It was like anywhere from 4 to 6 miles, and that was intense.
You don't have to do that. We're not. You don't have to walk.
I don't know. I just felt like.
Okay. Thanks. That's That's awesome. That's really
Yeah.
But he's a beast.
Yeah.
He pulls.
Yeah.
That's why my parents do that like gently thing on his snout.
Uh-huh.
I know it makes him look like a rabbit. Or like a
But yeah, that's
rabbit.
why I didn't. Honestly, that was kind of why I didn't do it at first. I was like, that looks scary. I was
But
like,
then
what
you
the-
walk him and you see why you kind of
Yeah.
because he doesn't pull with that.
Yeah.
It's on his face. But normally he'll calm down after. so he'll get to know you more then.
Yeah. But yeah, I got him at that point. It was like 4 to 6, anywhere from like 4 to 6 miles. It was like he would just chill. He was much more.
Yeah,
chill
after a while, he'll chill.
What were we saying?
Something about marriage. Oh, purity in marriage.
Yeah, so I would say you were asking me like, well, you were asking me like what I would say is pure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pure in what? I guess.
I definitely think I want to be careful by saying it's because I don't really know honestly if that's obviously you want both parties to be celibate.
So
until
here's the thing.
but-
Here's the thing. This is the issue, right? And this is why marriage is like failing and it's not doing as good or whatever in the U.S. Okay. So
All right, ready to
so
learn.
yeah. So the big thing of it is, and why is this as important as I'm saying, and why I gave you guys those two options, right? Is
Right.
because let's say you're the guy. Let's say even you wait till marriage, which most guys don't. And then, but most of the guys who don't are still losers. They maybe get a couple of girls, whatever, at max. But let's say you wait till marriage, and then you get with a girl who's had like, on the low end, like 10 to 20 guys, whatever.
Right. Low end.
Those-
Jeez, bro.
Well,
20
nowadays,
guys.
yeah, nowadays, 10 to 20. Yeah, it's low.
Just thinking
So
about
let's
that
say-
is horrible.
And so, let's say she's at 10 to 20, and this guy comes along. He's waited till marriage. Let's say they're like 30, whatever. Which is great. It's great that he's waited till marriage and everything, especially if it's by choice and he's not just like saying that as an excuse for it. But now he has to pay for something. He has to provide for something that was given out for free to 20 other guys before. So that's the issue. That's why guys don't want to get married anymore. Even some like Christian guys, or like some of our friends or whatever, where they're just like they don't know if they want to get married.
Do you think that's the reason why they don't?
Well, part of it, yeah, that's part of it. Oh, another part of it is just everyone's so like confident or whatever if they could have a lasting relationship. Where it's to me,
Right.
it's just like whatever. Like who cares? I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, bro. Like
Who cares
I don't-
if they can have a lasting
like that, and
relationship?
that's the thing. Like people will be like, oh, you don't want to get married too fast, or like, I can understand maybe waiting a little bit, like with a particular person, but like not getting married young or whatever, like 19, 20 or whatever it is. It's like most people get married at 30 to 40 anyway, and they still divorce anyway. Like over 55% like still divorce anyway. It's probably higher now. So it's like, what's the point of waiting that long? And yeah, the more sexual partners you have too, the less likely your marriage is gonna last too. So when you get married younger, and you wait till marriage, you haven't had anyone else. I feel like you're much more likely to have a lasting marriage, at least in my opinion. And if you don't, like, who cares? At least you didn't wait 20 years just for it to not work out anyway, or 20 more years.
Yeah, that's very. I'm trying to think like.
Yeah.
That's a valid opinion. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
realize these crazy numbers about stuff like you're saying, how like 10% of dudes are raising a kid that is engaged. How do we know that? How do you know that? What is that based on?
Maybe it's like anonymous surveys.
Really?
So maybe it's like
So they know that they're raising a kid that is engaged.
no.
Oh.
Well, one, it could be like estimates, right? We can judge off like, I don't know, maybe like whatever expert or whoever it is like judging off, okay, how many that has been proven. So let's say it's like anywhere from 2 to 5%. No. You didn't? She's got that ego like that.
Awesome.
Oh, I was saying, let's say it's like anywhere, it could be anywhere, I have no idea. Let's say the proven is like anywhere from like 1 to 5%, which is still kind of low. Then they could say, based off that, I don't know. Yeah, they could just base it off that. I mean, I'm not really entirely sure. Yeah.
That's just crazy to think.
Yeah.
And the worst part would be not knowing. The worst, or honestly, it would only be bad if you find out though, honestly.
And
But
so
then the worst part is not knowing, but the best part, or not the best part, but like that isn't that in the room. I don't know. That's kind of like ignorance is bliss part. I don't know, but
so a lot of it has to do with they'll get with, let's say it's a tall guy, it's in shape, whatever it is, right? Rise. They see him, they subconsciously they're like, this guy has good genes or he's sexy, whatever it is. They'll do that guy, and then they'll find the guy who's like, who's a provider or he's a real man, right? They'll label that a lot nowadays. They'll get with that guy, or they'll get with the other guy after, who's like, he's the real man, but he's like fat. But he makes some money. He makes like $100K a year, whatever. He provides, and let's say she cheats. She gets pregnant with like the guy I was just describing. Like let's say some guy who's jacked, he's tall, whatever it is. He looks like he's got great genes. She wants to cheat with him. It's just like a weird like pre-selection thing. I don't know. That's from what I've heard of this. I guess that's what like a lot of it has to do with from Hobbes. So like they don't want to have genes with the beta male. They'll get provided for by the beta male, but they want to have genes from.
this is from stories like you've heard from Hobbes.
Yeah. Which Hobbes, I'm not sure if he can. He might not necessarily be blowing it out of proportion, but it could be exaggerated a little bit, especially if that's like a lot of what like you're hearing. Like, because I don't want to sit and say like it's all one like gender that's doing this or that or whatever it is. But at the very least, he is pointing out. I mean, these things do happen at a rate that is more than we think.
Yeah, that's
Oh, and I guess something he was saying too is like, let's say if you ever, God forbid, are in a situation where like a girl cheats on you, just don't like react, because that's like
don't react.
because that's something like, just be like something like oh
I'm out.
I want to break up because I'm just not really attracted to you anymore. Just say something like that, because there's a lot of situations like where, and I guess and like okay, this one might be a little more blown out of proportion, like just where they'll find out the guy blows up, goes crazy because he found out they cheated or whatever, and because they don't want their family or friends or whatever it is to find out, and because they don't want like their family, friends, whatever to find out, they don't want this social suicide, whatever it is. This definitely has to be a way more rare one, but they'll like do some crazy stuff, like they'll get them killed or like something like that. But that's definitely a more rare one. That's different than the other stuff we've seen. But I don't know what to do. That's what I was saying, bro. You gotta find the other one.
You gotta find yours.
Well, I know where it is. I think it's at my dad's, but he's on vacation. He's on vacation.
Just don't leave it at his house.
Yeah. What if I just lower it like this?
Yikes.
That's better than
Feet
nothing.
channel.
Yeah.
No socks, please.
Oh yeah, Julian. I think Julian Marshall might be right. He was saying he thinks that's all Riley.
Riley.
Yeah, he thinks it's Riley making another account.
Dude, have you watched Riley's videos on his channel?
Has he made more?
No, it's just.
I think I watched one or two.
He
I watched
comments. He comments on them in his like other account, and he goes.
Yeah,
like,
Julian and Zeke. Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
He's like love from Indonesia or something. Because people do say like it's like bots or something like
Yeah.
love from South India or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit they're pretty funny. It's just
cool.
I just need a break, for some time. Certain people I can only really take like in doses.
In doses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Bro, that video you sent though, I wanted to talk about it earlier. The one of the
Yeah.
$5 to the
Oh,
homeless lady.
my
So, that dude just needed to stop talking. Like,
Dude, it was scary from the get-go. He was like staring into our souls, like, bro. Yeah, that was crazy.
bro, but there's people who like you don't need, like, obviously truth will set you free. Obviously truth is great, but there's some things that you just don't need to say. Like that. Like he could have just said, I met this lady.
Yeah, could Batman beat that one out of you?
There's no, and the fact that he voluntarily, dude, there were comments where it's like, bro was looking at me like I revealed his secret.
Dude, imagine you're serious with a girl or whatever, and
that comes
and
up.
one of your friends or whatever, like, knows who FitX Fearless is and sees that
What
video.
is, yeah, that has like millions of views.
Well, it's not. It's like 100,000.
Oh.
So he still has a good chance of being good with girls, but I mean, I would not want that video out there. Like, it's hard enough getting some people on podcasts, bro. Like, I don't know how that dude would be willing to talk about that. Like,
Give everything up.
because this is a podcast that at most it'll get like 1,000 or 1,000 or 2,000 views, like, and people will still be like, nah, bro, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to be on camera. Like, okay.
Where who says that?
It's all sorts of. I mean, which I don't understand the purpose. Like, if I have a friend who's I have a friend who's starting something, he has something cool, and he's actually done like a good amount of episodes, whatever it is, like, and he's inviting me to it. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
Right.
Like, push all your shyness, all your flipping, like, whatever it is, to the side. And, like, just.
But you got to be careful, like, in telling them that. I feel like this is important to what we were discussing earlier about respect and helping people. I feel like if you come at it with the energy of like, don't be a scaredy cat, bro. Don't be like a loser. Like, just do it. Like, that's not gonna work. I don't even think that's very Christ. That's generally like, that's not really kind.
Do you think fat shaming works?
Yeah, right in it. I don't. I mean, we're talking about overall.
I think
Overall,
there's a
fat
difference between working and the right way. Like, something can still work. Like, I don't
That's a
like.
good
I think
point.
you're wrong about, like, I think those things can still work. It's just maybe you're right about, like, yeah, they just might not be the
That's a
right
good
way to go
point.
about
That's
it.
a good clarification.
But at the same
no,
time-
I also think I'm right in saying that the majority of times, if we're talking about the vast majority, that doesn't. The
Well,
majority.
and the reason for that, I think, and there's a couple verses I think I was reading recently, or just the Bible.
Oh, yeah?
I know that are in the Bible, like, talking about you have to come at it with, like, you don't want to come at it. I think we were actually discussing it. There's something about just coming at it with good faith in general, or just coming at it like you're trying to, rather than trying to elevate yourself. Oh yeah, it was where you're, instead of trying to
When I
elevate
set you.
yourself, you're trying to help them or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
I'm glad that stuck, dude.
Yeah.
You don't know how much that means that you actually like took that
Yeah.
on. Because that was Romans 12, right? That we
Yeah.
were talking about.
I think I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think I brought into like the fruits of the spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. None of those are harshness. None of those are shame people until their work. And people might say they're loving them like tough love, you know?
Wait, so
But it's
well, so love is one of the things, right?
love, joy, peace, patience.
And what was it
kindness.
called? Just the
The fruits of the spirit. So
Okay.
when you have the Holy, oh my gosh, Galatians, right? I think it's Galatians.
Oh, I thought you said it was Rome.
No.
Oh.
This is I'm talking about something. It's in accordance with what we're talking
So-
about, but it's something different.
But okay, this is important.
Yeah,
Actually, this is actually something that Charlie Kirk actually said. Do you lie to people you love? That's an important thing to
That is an
recognize.
important thing. You straight up asking me,
Yeah.
what do we? I mean, I can say.
Oh, I'm not- oh, yeah, yeah.
strongly No.
I'm
Some
not
would
saying
love, but if it's
you
like,
personally. I'm saying, like, are you supposed to, like, lie to people you love? I guess.
Are you supposed to?
Yeah.
Well, for me, like, I don't lie to my mom and dad about
Yeah.
where I'm going. I don't lie about anything like that. I don't lie about anything serious. But what it might be is I might, like if we're talking about schoolwork or something, and she's confused as to why I have why I have like a missing or something in it, I'm not gonna say like the specifics of how my teacher is literally being incompetent and I handed it in and she lost it. I'm just gonna say she had a grade. If that's a good example, he's back, dude. Let's go. And obviously, I think we might have established I don't really get.
Well, that's
a lot
just
of
more.
missings.
That's just more just being like.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was
I'm
just
not
saying-
using bad grades as an example, but I'm
No,
trying to
I'm
say.
saying, I'm saying what you're saying is more. I can kind of relate to where sometimes,
That's
if
right, yeah.
I know something's just not gonna get a good reaction, I'm just gonna not be as. Unfortunately, yeah. Sometimes I'm just not gonna be as transparent, which I know. I know the Bible does talk about a little bit that we are supposed to be more transparent, but
yeah,
it's
way
still a
more
little
than just
different.
telling the truth. It's about not leaving out details. It's about like honestly, what that guy was doing with the $5 homeless lady, like that is as transparent as it gets, which is a good quality. Like he's not about to hide that. But in that situation, I mean, come on, dude, you can leave some details out. Like, bro.
I would say you need to get to the level that you want to be. You need to get to the place that you want to be before you can tell a story like that.
Right.
You need to become like top G first before you can say something like that.
Right.
Because then
it's gonna have a reaction.
Because then
not
you're just
optimal.
yeah.
And there's it doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, it's just gonna have people clown on you.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
that's there's no reason to really do all that. Other than I guess truth is such a free man, but it's
But
nuanced.
no, I wasn't saying specifically what you're saying. I was just saying like with lying to people. I'm saying like if you're trying to help someone, you're not gonna just because other people perceive it as bad to see, because a lot of people have issues with Christian beliefs, right? And if I'm trying to persuade someone a certain way or help someone a certain way,
Right.
I'm not gonna and if I love them, which we love everyone as Christians, we love everyone, I'm not going to lie to them, you know. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie to them just because to make them feel like a certain way,
That's
or feel
a
better,
point
you
to
know.
say. Right. That's a point. That's what I was going to talk about too. Like, if you're helping somebody work out and they're straight up and they straight up ask you like, dude, am I weak because I'm fat? Like, you're gonna be like, well, in this scenario, like, you can't just say, no, dude, fat. It's just, you know, your body type. You know, you were born fat. It's your body. Like, you can't say that. I mean, you have to be truthful.
Well, yeah,
but I think there's a different way to go about it than just straight speaking the truth. Because here's an example. If I'm gonna talk, like this happened recently at school, you know, I guess recently meaning like 2 months ago, which is crazy now. But if I'm gonna talk with a girl, literally about like crazy issues like abortion, I'm not just gonna truth bomb her. Or it was like abortion and being gay. I'm not just gonna straight up truth bomb her and be like, abortion is a sin, you know, all this, like, which is, I mean, obviously nuanced. Obviously, I'm not saying abortion is a sin. But the point is, I'm not gonna like hit her with all these.
But go on.
It's a nuanced situation. The act of abortion, yes, it's a sin. But not caring about women who are having babies is also a sin. So it's a very nuanced situation.
Well,
which
wouldn't
we
you
can
care
both
about
agree.
them enough to want them to not kill their baby?
Right, obviously. But no woman who's getting an abortion wants an abortion. So that's like, the goal is to get them to not have an abortion. Because abortion in itself, you got to be careful, dude. What are you saying?
Well, I think a big issue of whether we believe like abortion's wrong or
I
not.
did not mean to go on this.
I think. Well, I just think it's a big issue I see with it is the I don't know. I just think it's interesting that the man has like no say at all.
Right. Well, yeah,
I just think
we
that's
can. I would totally love to get into that with you later. But I'm not just gonna straight up truth bomb her and say abortion is a sin. You know what you're doing is that's not gonna help the conversation. That's not gonna help anything at all. That's just gonna get me shunned and stand up, which is not what we want from this. I'm gonna try and find anything in the conversation that I can agree with, so we can actually have a conductive discussion, like a helpful discussion. And that's not done by just straight up, like, there's a big difference between telling the truth and purposely, like, not, you can't say leaving stuff out because that's also bad, but like, if fat shaming is being overtly truthful, you don't have to say all that. Like, I don't have to say that what you're doing is a sin, or what you're doing is just disgusting, like you're fat, you gross. Like, that's not gonna help anything. So what you're saying about how telling someone something that isn't, like, it's still the truth, but when you leave out certain details for their benefit, that's helpful. And that's in the same situation as helping someone go to the gym and all that. Like, you don't want to be rude, and you don't want to deter them from going to the gym by saying you're fat, you know, you're like, by sometimes, and that also depends on the person.
I would say,
But
yeah. I mean, I never really talk about. I never really talk about, like. I mean, that's something I would say. I'm very. I would say I'm decent, like pretty kind in that aspect. I guess I don't really. yeah, I'm always someone who is like respectful about it. Unless, except for as a kid, or I guess like I don't know. I guess sometimes with my dad, like I'll mess around.
No, that's but I mean, I had to be careful there. Like I guess I'm in a safe space on this podcast because I'm used to being around a place where I gotta watch my mouth. But I had to be careful there with that abortion topic. I agree with you. I agree with pretty much a lot of you.
Yeah.
But I think there's ways we could go around it that are better for the women. But yeah, that's a whole different thing.
What was I just? Oh, yeah, I was just saying like, yeah, because I mean I was pretty. I wouldn't say it's the same now. I mean, I'll mess around a little bit now, every now and then. I mean, not really. It's been a minute, but as a kid, like I was pretty, I guess, cruel to my dad, like with that kind of stuff. Like I'd always like say it's fat and stuff to it, like, when I was a little kid.
Bro, truth bomb your dad at 5 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Nah, but yeah, that's why, like, dude, I you know, even now I had to watch myself. Like, you can't just go up to a girl and say, Jesus, and expect her to be willing to engage in all. Like, that's gonna, like, it's a very. Why is this guy coming back 3 times?
Might as well wave at this
Not
point.
waving back.
Is he just trying to pick up girls or something?
I don't know, bro.
He's trying to pick us up.
If he comes back a 4th time, we might want to get in his car.
I'm gonna run up to him. We should run up to him with a tripod. Be like, yo.
But yeah, the whole point is like you have to find common ground. That's the Jubilees thing, right? Common ground.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Like you want to find something real, and that abortion is one of the biggest issues. I was using that as an example for not like just altering a little bit how you would talk.
So common ground, I guess.
Which also.
Something interesting, yeah. Something that helped me, I guess, understand the other side a little more, and like help me like demonize it a little less. Like when it comes to abortion, I guess, like demonize those people. Is that, like just with Hamza, for example, like I'd watched this one video recently where he was saying, or this one guy in his community, the Adonis gang, or whatever, he was saying that. No, it's Library of Adonis, like the pig one. And he was saying he'd gotten like this low quality girl or whatever, like pregnant. And all the, like a bunch of the comments, like 60% of the comments or whatever, like talking about like, oh, you need to get an abortion or this or that. And the guy in the post was saying he wants to make her get an abortion, all this. And so I don't agree with that, but like what the points that Hamza was bringing up was pretty interesting. It's like, you know, how the court system is very biased against men, in the sense that you'll have to pay all this money for this child, and oftentimes they won't even, like, you won't even get to see them or whatever, or best case scenario you see them on like a Saturday or Sunday or something, and then like you don't even get to raise like the child, for example. Like she can get like a new boyfriend or smoke weed in the house or have a gangbang or some crazy stuff, like this low quality girl from some like party or whatever. Yeah. Which it's the guy's fault for getting her pregnant.
That's that's such a horrible situation, and that is why you don't have sex before marriage, bro.
Yeah.
Again, God's word comes on top.
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then
top.
so that's a situation, and where I'm just like,
it's such a horrible situation.
And so, but that's a situation where it's more like, it's not really, to me, it's not so much about, I don't know. I don't think, well, yeah, I don't think it's abortion. I don't think it's about abortion. I think it's, we'd have more of a system where if we did get into office, I think it'd be something worth looking into, like, just, if like a father, okay, of course you're a kid's father, right? If it's your sperm, their DNA, whatever it is. But if an important point that Hamza was bringing up is like, it's not really even, if you don't even get to raise it, it's not really even like your kid.
Right. Yeah, you're a father, but you're not a daddy. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's from Guardians of the Galaxy, if you want to know.
Yeah.
But it is. It's a good point. But it's also from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But that's like, you're not developing much meaning behind the word.
I mean, I just think, but aside from that, like, I mean, with the abortion thing, I think Sony, or aside from whether it's wrong, I've already gone into it so much.
Well, yeah,
not as much on the pod, but I
we'll
can go
table
more.
that. That's also
more
for later.
But I've gone into all the details and stuff before. But aside from all that, it's like, why wouldn't you just like, at the very least, like set it up? I feel like for adoption. Like, I don't. I'd
Right.
feel like I'd feel so much better.
But
like,
then that's the mom's choice. It's not
Yeah.
the man's choice.
which is a problem
Which
to
is
me.
a problem.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
That's how our society is structured.
yeah.
And that's, again, everything is nuanced. It's all the same, but it's like, at the end of the day, it is a life.
Yeah.
But it gets really, really intricate in situations like that. Like, I honestly just hate to think about a situation like that. 'Cause
Well, it's
so
interesting
good.
because he doesn't even get the choice of whether or not like to set it up for adoption,
Yeah.
but he still has to pay child support either way, or like if she doesn't put it up for adoption, he has to pay child support.
That's the biggest reason to not have sex before marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Biggest ad for staying celibate till marriage is like that right there. I mean, dude. Or wait, I think I'm using that. I think does celibacy mean no marriage or just no sex?
Celibacy means no sex.
Okay, so you can be celibate up until marriage.
Yeah. Remaining celibate. Yeah, it's not having sex.
I didn't know if that was like what priests do, where they can't have be married at all, like be married until married. You know.
Something I've just wanted, like, well, the whole waiting till marriage thing, it's been more and more I'm just like, I want it to be something where it's like, I know I don't know.
You know
I guess
what?
I guess that's more of like an ego thing, but
I know.
I guess it's like, I want it to be like by choice.
what?
Like, wait till marriage by choice. Yeah. I feel like that's important too. to
Oh,
me.
bro wants options. So you want to have the Who's back again?
All right, let's run up.
Wait, no, he's parking.
Oh.
That might be his house.
Oh yeah.
Wait, does
no,
this
I
guy
think it's a neighbor.
live by you?
Yeah, I guess he's a neighbor or something.
Dang.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, he was going for a drive. He was taking. Nah, he's taking a girl for a drive. That's what that one is. The Corvette.
Bro.
That's sick.
Oh wait, no, it's not a girl. It's his kid. That's his dad. That was the dad of his like kid.
I should ask him to drive my Corvette.
Dang.
Dude, okay, speaking of
That's pretty
driving,
cool.
bro, I don't know, I can't confirm this, but when I scheduled my third lesson, I was on the phone or whatever with the guy who schedules them,
Yeah.
and he put me on hold for a second, like, no, like a minute or two, and he said it's gonna be a new instructor, his name's Jose, whatever it is, and then he talked to me about like, asking me if I'm getting practice, and he said I need to make sure I'm getting practice in, and like mentioned something about me having a condition, saying like we're a normal driving school, and he was saying like ADHD. I'm like, but I didn't think of it. I didn't think of to say at the time. But like, I just said okay. But it's like ADHD. First off, it's not like he's acting like it's like some condition. It's just ADHD. But it's like,
What is he asking? He's asking.
but it's like
if
it's not like I'm autistic or something.
Is he asking if you have it? What's he? Why is he
Well, no,
asking?
because I had mentioned to the instructor at some point, because something I noticed I do, or I guess he noticed I do when I drive is like, I'll take like one hand off, it's like to do a random itch or something. Like I always feel like I have to do that.
Oh, off the street.
Yeah, like, but I just take one hand off and then
Okay.
just itch. And they're saying I can't. But it's just,
And you said that's because of ADHD.
well, I was saying I don't know, probably.
Oh.
I mean,
I
but
wouldn't have said that, bro.
I don't know.
Okay.
But
I would have just been like, I'm itchy. What do you want?
but that's just a random thing. That's just I'm just saying in general, like, because of the driving or whatever. Because he was saying like, oh, like you're the worst, like, or the most challenging student I've had in 8 years, and it's just like, and so I think that's what I was saying. Like he put me on hold for like a minute or two, and then said he was probably talking with the instructor for a minute or two, and then he was like, yeah. He moved me to a different instructor, so
Yikes, bro.
it's not like it's because he was trying to give me an employment suit. This is like August 8th or something. So this is like in advance. So he probably did have like appointments available. It's just like, I could be totally wrong. Who knows? I'm just saying, I just felt, I felt bad, but at the same time, before I was like, if it's the hardest, if I'm the hardest student he's had in 8 years, I feel like that just must be because everyone else he teaches like already knows how to drive, or like basically knows how to drive. Because I'm not that bad. Like I have like a couple like mistakes or whatever. I'll have challenges, but it's like I could be like so much worse. Like I'm not
Okay.
that. Like it's just
sure
because
there's
I'm
horrible situations.
It's
I've
because
seen
I'm a new.
videos,
It's just
actually.
because I'm a new driver.
I've
That's
seen
all it is.
videos where people are like in a driving school and they get into a crash or something, like in the driving school. Which
Yeah.
honestly, like, there's no other way to really go driving or learn how to drive other than ripping the Band-Aid off and like going on the street. Because
Yeah.
you can't simulate that in its entirety without being on the street. So the first time for me, it was like, he just was like, okay, you're gonna make a right here, and it's onto the road. I'm like, oh shoot, this is real. And you kind of have to figure it out once you're on there. But like, you know, you've done the online school, you've taken the written test off, so you know how driving works. It's just a next level when you're actually doing it. So I'm sure, like, if I thought that was a experience, then I'm sure, like,
I mean,
some
because I
people
never
would
even
have gotten crazy freaks being on the road with
because I never even went onto the main street until the
Yeah, me
first
neither.
until the first lesson.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I've never, because you're not allowed to drive with your permit. Your permit it doesn't work until they sign it. So until the first lesson, which is honestly kind of stupid, but it makes a little bit of sense, I guess. It's annoying. It's not stupid, but so yeah, that was the first time I ever went on the road was with them.
I guess just for me, it'd just be. I guess.
No, that's very valid. Are you doing the one I
What?
sent you?
What?
Are you doing the driving school that I sent you?
I don't. I think it's a different one. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
K1 driving school. Is that the
Oh,
same one? But what were you saying is very valid. Just like,
I don't know. What were you saying?
I was just saying. I guess for me, it's just. I don't know. The first lesson, I guess is kind of bad. Like I stopped, but it wasn't like I don't know. It was because I was like, I thought he wanted me to turn in for whatever reason. I thought he wanted me to turn in one of those like small spaces in between like the road or whatever, like a U-turn or like some U-turn or something. And for some reason, I thought he said that instead of the light. So I should have just waited until the light. And so he took over from there in the first lesson. Second lesson went well, but he was still saying for whatever reason that I'm like super challenging. But I
Wait,
don't
what
know.
did, like, he made you get out of the car?
Huh?
He made you
No,
get
no,
out
he
of
just grabbed the steering wheel.
Oh.
And that was the first lesson. But he did a little bit in the second lesson, but it wasn't like the entire time. Like the first lesson he did for like until we were back on residential. But the second lesson he was just doing it to like show me like how I'm supposed to do it. So second lesson I didn't like mess up like that. Like as bad.
Or you're in one of those cars where he has gas and brake, right?
Just brake.
He doesn't have it. Oh yeah. I feel like mine. He had a gas too, which is he never used. It was kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has a brake on his side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember he had a gas because one time he totally like messed up. We were at like a light, and I go to stop because we're turning right at a light, and I go to stop because there's oncoming traffic, and the instructor's he tells me like, no, you got space or something, and then I'm about to go. I'm like, no, I do not have space, so I brake, but he like starts to go or so. Like he totally thought I could make it when I do. The car would have ran into us, bro. Like he was trying to go right on a light when there was a guy by us. But no, that was a goofy moment.
So how would you say for you since first lesson? Are you just better? Like because you
What?
didn't. Because you're saying first lesson, like until then you never like went on the main street. So how did you navigate the main street? Like I guess easier
Oh.
than me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, that's just a moment of confusion. Like that's just
Yeah.
kind of got unlucky.
Yeah.
Just had a moment of confusion. I just didn't have it. It's not like I think that happens.
I think also what the guy failed to recognize too, which I don't even understand. I mean, second lesson, like I don't even know. The mistakes must have been like so minute or like so minor. But like I guess first lessons there are more major like mistakes. But at the same time, like I think he was failing to recognize. I had mentioned too. I had just worked out, right? But also, and it was like different too. It was at Planet Fitness for the first time, so I was like a different type of sore, like I'd never done it before. But then I hadn't eaten.
Yikes.
So it was
That's a
like,
horrible combination.
so it literally hurt like it hurt when I was starting to drive or whatever, before I was driving, like it hurt to move the transition with my arm on the first lesson or whatever. Like it was like, oh, like it was like a jolt of pain, and
Why
like
would
the guy
you-
thought I was gonna cry or whatever, but it was like.
You thought you were gonna cry?
He was like, "Are you a tough guy or something?" Because it probably looked like I was gonna cry because it did hurt. Like I was just that sore, and because it was a new workout and I didn't eat yet. I didn't have time to because I didn't have time to eat. Because I didn't have time to eat. I would be late for the lesson because my mom wasn't. Or I
Oh, because you have to skate.
well, yeah, because I asked my mom. I wasn't able to make it back in time, and I asked my mom to pick me up, but she was on a call, so, or she was like on a work call or something.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't do the. I was just procrastinating on it because but that was because I wasn't sure like how fast. One, I wasn't sure how significant it was because I wasn't really like all about it, and then two, I wasn't like. I wasn't sure like how fast I could do it anyway. Oh, and then three, I was like, if I'm not gonna get on my exact birthday, then because you have to wait the day after, and then I know you had to wait a couple weeks, failed it, whatever, and so, but still, it's like if you're getting it, even if you're getting it a couple weeks after or a month after, I guess it's still good to get it as soon as you can. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it would have been better if because the main thing, the course, that online course makes everything else seem so long, but everything else is like way easier.
What do you mean everything?
Like, because all you have to do after that, do the permit test, like the short little permit test. You do your 3 lessons, then take the test.
There's 6 months of waiting in between.
No,
so.
but okay, yeah, and then driving and all that, but the online course was so long, it felt like a drag, so it just made me feel like everything else was going to take so much longer.
Well, and the fact that you're doing dual enrollment at the same time.
Yeah.
Probably didn't. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of that, are you glad the classes are over? How'd they go?
Oh, I mean, the political one, that ended like a couple weeks ago, yeah. Political science. I haven't even, I mean, honestly, for my own sanity, like, I haven't, until like, the option to register for, like, winter, and, which do you know when it is?
When winter is?
Or when you can register for
I'm
winter
assuming
and
it's
spring?
sometime in the fall. I know
Okay.
spring is the fall. Because winter and summer are kind of like those in-between times.
So,
They're kind of weird.
So that being said, I just haven't, or at least until like next year, or when high school started, like the next school year starts. Like okay, I already kind of know what happened with the stats and econ because I didn't really do it right. I would have dropped the econ one, but I wasn't sure because, I wanted to drop the stats one, but I wasn't sure. I kind of wanted to still do it, especially because I got the textbook. I wasn't, because the econ one, the drop date had already passed, because they were separate like times or whatever, and so I was like, all right, if I'm already, this one's already going, I might as well just try all 3 or whatever. But then a week or two later, or like a week or two later, I'm like realizing, yeah, this might not work. So I just focus on the political science one.
Why wouldn't you just take the double? Was it a withdrawal really that bad?
You know what? I mean, I could have. I could have. I just wasn't really. One, I wasn't really thinking about it, but two, I was just thinking like I'll probably just be able to get the EW like pretty like easily anyway. So I wasn't too worried about it.
What is that?
Huh?
What is EW?
Well, just excuse withdrawal. And so I wasn't really, and I wasn't really worried about it. I mean, worst case scenario, if I end up getting the degree in the end, that's what matters, whatever.
Right, dude, focus on.
But yeah, and then I don't really care as much with the econ and stats, but it was mainly with the political science one because that's what I put effort in. So that one, I don't know. I mean, I can't be sure because I just did the work that I could, and then after the last day, I just stopped looking at Canvas, and I didn't look at. I'm not looking at like the LBCC or whatever. I don't want to look at. I'm just not looking at it until whatever it is, like until winter, until I need to register for winter or when the next fall classes start.
like when I need to, just because I don't need to look at it, especially if it's like if it didn't go well or whatever. But it's like I don't. It kind of honestly blows my mind a little bit. Not too, but it's just like sometimes I can't believe like that I like let that stuff happen. Like I don't know. It's weird. So, like I don't know.
There's something like
Not even just like in a sad way. I mean it's sad, but like just like it's weird. It's like I don't, because I'm separated myself from like a month or two ago. Like I don't feel like the same person. You know, like I don't want to make. I don't know. Like I just don't know how that even happened. Like couple times already.
Yeah. It's just I mean, you can call it straight up what it is, or you can look deeper into like it's just a shift of priorities or whatever. But at the end of the day, none of that matters because the goal is getting to the goal. The goal is getting to the degree. The goal is reaching that result. And if you get that, like you said, it doesn't change it. So yeah, man. I think that's a good place to end off. Unless you have anything else to say about that.
Well, the goal is to get the degree truthfully as soon as I can.
Right.
That is the goal. So.
But yeah, don't look down upon. I mean, honestly, like there's truth to saying like you shouldn't be held down by the heavens. Like
Yeah.
be
Well, yeah, and I mean,
able to-
and I mean, especially if like, you know, I mean, we can already see where this podcast is going. So I don't really have to worry. I don't think I have to worry about it too much.
Yeah, dude. All right. Is that cool? We call it start.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.